what do you got?
I think I can prove to a judge that both of these men had the mens rea.
What the hell is a mens rea?
It's a legal term the lawyers use. It just means the intention to commit a crime.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Mens rea?
Put the cuffs on him.
How could we have gotten mens rea? We take blood? Can you do it without taking blood? We both use condoms. How is this possible? I want to see a doctor. Can I have an independent blood test?
Money!
I feel sick.
What are you doing?
Mens rea! Oh! Oh! My God!
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Mens rea! Oh my God! Hey everybody, what's up? How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whoever you're doing it with, however good it feels, how many times you're going to repeat it, whatever you're doing. Hey, great! I'm glad you're here, watching me while it happens. Sort of like the reverse cock. Anyway, well, that was a rather aggressive start, wasn't it? I apologize. While getting ready, I've been listening to like Bill Burr and Conan O'Brien talking to each other like an hour, so I'm already lit here in my head. That was kind of a little fun little warm up. How are we all doing today? As I've been talking about, as you should know, we are one afternoon behind on the Melly case, and this is the only place I could fit it in on the weekly schedule. So today we're going to be catching up on the afternoon of day 11. So that's what we're going to be. We got a few things before we get there. First of all, don't forget to do all of the YouTube-y stuff. Hit the like button, subscribe, come over and take our silly little poll today. I don't know why. I'm just in a weird mood. That got to relax a little bit. Sorry for clearing my throat. I'm a little high strung today. Like, subscribe, and take the. Oh my God! I did not intentionally spell poll that way. I did not do that on purpose. All right, like, subscribe, and take the poll. What are your thoughts on the trial as of now? Guilty? Not guilty? Hung jury? And a 5-ton elephant. I don't know. I don't know why. I was just thinking of something to put in the poll, and literally, honest to God, the first thing that came to my mind was like a 5-ton elephant. And I tried for 10 minutes to find a way to work that into a poll, and it was too good to let go, so I just put it at the end of this one. I don't know why. I'm in that mood that thinking of a 5-ton elephant was actually funny to me. Oh, all right. So what do we got? What we got going today? Here, we got a bit of a spike in the subscriptions over the past little while. It was pretty darn good. One of my Titan submersible videos got a little bit of attention. Got about a million impressions, which means it showed up on like a million computer screens out in the world somewhere, and a bunch of people watched it, and a few of those subscribed. So we got a huge bump in subscribers. We are currently at 46,789 subscribers. Just 211 away from 47,000. So we're doing great. That's kind of awesome. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, take our little poll. And again, to catch you up to speed, those of you who are just people that are just coming in now, we've got afternoon of day 11. So it'd be afternoon of last Thursday. We haven't covered that yet. We're going to watch that, and we'll see where that goes. And tomorrow I will be on. I'll have Eric Hunley on, who's going to be talking maybe a little bit about his Rust shooting incident he's been involved in with a possible search warrant being served on him. We'll talk to him a little bit about that. But the main thing we're going to be talking about with Eric Hunley is body language experts. Why body language expertise is or is not a thing. And we're going to be watching one particular body language, air quotes, expert do a review of Zachariah Anderson's sentencing. He did this shortly after the sentencing, a little over a month ago. And right now, I think I'm calm enough that I can talk about it. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. Thursday will be O.J. Simpson Day with Chandler Remington. Friday will be my birthday stream. We've got a huge lineup of guests. It's going to be like an F at Friday panel stream. Pretty much the same F at Friday rules will apply. And then a week from Friday will be my F at Friday stream. So two F at Fridays in a row is essentially what we're looking at. And that's where we are. And of course, we can't forget about the daily cocktail. Daily cocktail today is an interesting little cocktail here. Let me make sure I've got all of my stuff lined up. There's a much more complicated way that actually gives better results of making this, but quite frankly, I just don't. It can't do it here sitting down on camera. So one cool thing we've got is my birthday present from my Russian friends. Gave me this real, very high quality bartender set. It's really, really, really nice and really. It's clearly super expensive. So it's so expensive that I'm not even going to search how much it was, because then I'd probably feel bad. But yeah, it's got a nice little, the 2 ounce pour and the 1 ounce pour, and there's a whole wine bottle opening sets and bottle openers and bar spoons. It's quite a little amazing. It's almost as if my friends know me. They gave me my birthday present. So today, the first cocktail we're going to be making in the brand new cocktail shaker, which is way better than anything I've ever spent my own money on, is a cocktail called the Clover Club. And for this, you need a couple of ingredients. You need gin, raspberry syrup, lime juice, and egg white. So I'm doubling this because I always double it. So you need 2 egg whites, 1 ounce of lemon juice, 1 ounce of raspberry syrup, and 3 ounces of gin. And what the egg white does is it creates a nice layer of foam. And what I was talking about earlier about a different way of doing it, you can do it's called a reverse shake, but it's not important right now. That will make a lot of foam, but I don't have time to deal with that, and I can't do it while I'm sitting down here. So, ooh, wow, I just moved my keyboard. That was loud. All right, so let's do this. Today's cocktail is the Clover Club. For that, you're going to want to start with a shaker filled with ice. And in there, you want to put the white of 1 egg. And to that, you're going to want to put 1/2 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Now, you got to be careful when you put the lemon juice in, because as soon as you put this lemon juice, it's going to actually start to cook the egg white. So you have to add everything else pretty quickly. The 1 ounce, because I doubled it. Shit, let's start over again. God damn it. I got to do this for the clip. All right, today's cocktail is the Clover Club. You're going to want to start out with your, God damn it, take 3. I told you this is going to be a wild day. Take 3. All right, no matter what happens, I'm going through this because my egg white is literally cooking right now. Okay, today's cocktail is the Clover Club. You're going to want to start out with a shaker filled with ice. And in there, you're going to put the, God damn it. All right, hey, yeah, this is the blooper reel. I'm going to put out a blooper reel because this is the first time I've ever done this. Wow, this is the first time I've ever really had a bad day at this. All right, today's cocktail is the Clover Club. To start out with, you want 1 shaker filled with ice. And in there, you're going to want to put the whites of 2 eggs. I'm doubling this because I always do. If you want a half-size deal, get a half. Oh my God, you know what I just realized? I don't have my glass here. Holy crap. Hang on, I will be back in just a second. Oh my God, what is wrong with me today? I'll be right back, I promise. Oh my God. Hello, everybody. And I haven't even started drinking yet. If you're going to make a cocktail, you at least need a glass to put it in. I swear to God, this is the last time I'm going to do this. Oh, now I've got the giggles. God dang it. This is so unimportant. Okay, today's cocktail is the Clover Club. You're going to want to start out with 1 shaker filled with ice. And in there, my recipe is doubled. So if you don't want to double, then just half everything I'm saying. Add the whites of 2 eggs. The whites are going to add foam. And then add 1 ounce of fresh squeezed lemon juice. And be careful because I've already put it in there. And once you add the lemon juice, it's going to actually start cooking the egg whites. After you do that, add 1 ounce of gin. I hate these slow pour things that they put on caps. So add the 1 ounce of gin. And then add 2 more ounces of gin for a total of 3 ounces. Add 3 ounces of gin. And then you're going to want to add 1 ounce of raspberry sauce. And for that, I'm going to use my brand new little shaker here. 1 ounce of raspberry sauce. And we just dump that right in. And once we've added all of that, put our cap on and give it a good shake. And this has to be a good 30-second shake because you want that to get really foamy. The longer you shake it, the more foamy your egg whites are going to be. That's good enough for today. And then just pour it into your cocktail glass, your mixing glass, whatever you have, just pour it right in there. And you can see the foam that the egg white has added. And as everything settles into the glass, the foam is going to rise to the top, like the good head on a beer. And you can see that the foam is forming on the top, and then you're just going to want to top it off with some raspberries for a garnish. A little bit of raspberries right there on the top. Boom, and then you're done. It's a great fresh summer cocktail. That is an amazing little thing there. Sorry that took so long. You know what? I'm probably not even going to use that. I'll probably just do it again tomorrow or something when I'm feeling less weird. All righty. Sorry. We got a little distracted with that. Yeah, but that's quite a nice little cocktail. Very smooth, creamy. Even got some there on the stash. Smooth, creamy, fruity, smooth. It's like it'd be a great like poolside cocktail. Anyway, you don't have to put the egg whites in. The egg whites just add the foam. It's just what builds up the foam. See, you got Nicholas Speedy Apple saying yucky. What's yucky about it? Raspberry, gin, lemon juice. I don't know. See, that's the sign of a sad person that says something's yucky before they even try it. I think you should always try something before you say it's yucky. But that's just me. All right. Well, I think we're done kind of doing our stuff here. We've wasted a lot of time. We're 15 minutes into this and haven't started anything. Egg white, yucky. The egg white is completely optional. It just adds that nice little foam on top. Without the egg whites, you wouldn't have that little foam. And it's totally tasteless. You can't taste the egg white at all. Okay. Robert Lawrence says, Jeff, I'm not gay. Okay, I'm not sure what that has to do with it, but okay. Thanks for sharing. If you have to say you're not, you know. Nicholas Starov kicking us off the super chat today. Rum, coffee, and sleeping pills, aka Jeffrey Dahmer. Thank you so much for that, Nicholas. That's good. See, yesterday was kind of a serious day, so we couldn't crack a lot of jokes, but now we can because it's the Melly trial. All right. Do egg whites have any taste when uncooked? If you just eat them raw, they do. But if you like whip them up in a cocktail or something, you know, I mean, that's essentially what mayonnaise is. Mayonnaise is like oil and egg whites. That's all mayonnaise is. Uncooked egg whites. Cooking oil and uncooked egg whites. Meringue, that's, pretty much egg whites. Anyway, there we go. All righty. I don't know what to do there. I think that's everything. We've killed enough time here. We've got I'm sorry. Nicholas Starov's trial watch was not the first super chat of the day. That was Aaron. Aaron. He snuck under the radar there whilst I was floundering about like a noob around my cocktail glass. Forgetting the glass is a whole new level of boomerism. right? I have nothing to say to that. I literally forgot my glass. Oh well. Well, I'm not even going to justify it. I forgot my glass because I'm an idiot. All right. That's it. Dogs are here. If doggo cam ever becomes a thing, they are here. Everybody's cool, and we are just going to jump straight into this, I believe. Where should I start? Okay. I did a little bit of a preview that I released about an hour ago. That's what we did on Thursday to generally bring everybody up to speed to today. We have video of him getting into the rear driver's side seat of this Jeep. And then we have a murder take place. Two people are murdered. The theory that the defense originally went with was the defendant was nowhere near the vehicle. He doesn't know what happened, not his problem. He wasn't there, not his gun. The prosecution has a different idea. The prosecution's view is he was in the back seat. The two people in the front and rear passenger side seats were murdered. They were shot through the head from, judging by the trajectories, the rear driver's side passenger seat. Then they went to either it happened at this secret location at the end of a cul-de-sac out in the middle of nowhere, or they would, after the murders, they drove out there, but they parked the vehicles and then they shot up the side of the Jeep to make it look like a drive-by. And the prosecution has put on evidence showing that not only were these shots fired from the rear driver's side seat of the vehicle, the shots that were fired into the side of the Jeep were shot by a stationary person whilst the Jeep itself was stationary. There was only one round that showed movement, and that was the movement of the shooter and not the movement of the vehicle. So that puts them in a bad situation. Oh, and also they cross-reference the cell phone. They triangulated the cell phones. They followed the cell phone's movement, and the defendant's cell phone, which they pretty much proven that it was his cell phone, or he was the primary user of the cell phone. It was in the location with the murder victim's cell phone until about 15 minutes before the vehicle arrived at the hospital without the defendant in it. So I think it's looking really, really bad for Melly at this point. We haven't heard the defense's case. I don't know what they're going to do for their case. We haven't heard that yet. The state is still putting on witnesses, but the net is now closing around our defendant, I think. I've pretty much decided in my brain he did it. Now, is the state going to be able to put on enough evidence to convince me otherwise? I know they don't have to, but the point is, in my head, the state has already pretty much beyond a reasonable doubt proven that he did it. So I'm going to need something. Legally, they don't have to, but I personally would need something from the defense at this point to convince me that what the prosecutors are saying is not reasonable. And there is some other reasonable explanation as to what happened. Yeah. Yeah, they've got him in the area with a cell phone, footage of him in the car and in the seat, no less. Guy's boned. I mean, if the defense can prove that at some point between the time they left this recording studio where the video is, or and the time of the murder, that he got out of the van, someone else got in the van. Okay, even if they could prove he got out of the van before the murders, I would say, okay, I don't care who got in it, who did it. Once I'm convinced that he didn't do it, that's enough. But theoretically, you would have to show that the defendant got out of the van at some point. Another person got in. Then they committed the murders. Then the third guy just took off somewhere. And that's not. It's possible, yes, but it's also possible aliens came down and did it. It's possible. I don't think it's reasonable based on what we've seen so far. We'll see what happens. There's still a good couple of weeks, and I need to give a full disclosure right now. The Taylor business trial is set to start on July 24th. I don't care what is going on. I don't care if there's closing arguments and jury deliberations in this trial going on. Once Taylor's business starts, that's my focus. That will be my only focus. I've been waiting for the Taylor's business trial for a long, long time. So hopefully this will be wrapped up by then. Otherwise, we're just going full on business. So keep that in mind. July 24th, Monday, is the start of the Taylor's business trial. All right. Well, okay. Someone said facial tattoos make it kind of hard to misidentify him. Well, there's two identifications that have to occur here. One, the dead bodies have to be identified as the people that he's accused of murdering and not just some other random bodies. So that's important. They have to identify those bodies. And the prosecution has been trying to put people on the stand to identify the bodies that weren't family members. I don't know why, but they've been resisting putting family members on the stand to identify the victims. Probably they don't want them to be subjected to questioning by the defense or listen to painful testimony or whatnot. I mean, that's probably, they've been trying to get people that aren't family members to come and testify about the identities of the victims. The defense has been arguing there's case law saying they can't do it. They have to use the family members, et cetera, et cetera. And they also have to put on evidence to show that Melly was the guy that got in the car. Could have been someone that had the same hairstyle. Could have been someone else that had the same face tattoos. They're going to have to show that it was him that got in the car and that the bodies are the bodies they say they are. And that's kind of exactly where we are in the trial, by the way. The first thing they're going to be doing when we start up here is continue their arguments about the identity of the bodies and who can testify to it. All right. Let's bring this up and get underway. All right, got about 2.5 hours here. We skip through the breaks, probably closer to 2 hours.
Yes. I think that's one thing that we can address outside of the presence of the jury. The state would like to revisit the identification of the decedent, specifically Christopher Thomas.
Okay, so this is what she's saying. She's now, while the jury's still out, we want to talk about the identity of Christopher Thomas. That's YNW JUVY, one of the deceased guys. YNW JUVY is Christopher Thomas, I believe. So this is what they're talking about.
Your Honor had previously ruled that we could not, without proffering to you what we've done.
What? I'm sorry.
If you recall the arguments previously when the defense cited the case law, Your Honor was asking us what efforts we've made to utilize a non-family member for purposes of identification of decedents. So we have at this point subpoenaed multiple witnesses, including, for instance, Travion Glass, who's refused to come to testify. We've also subpoenaed Patrick DeLoach, who we've had unsuccessful service on. We've subpoenaed Frito Bang, whose legal name is Frederick Gibbons. He has refused to comply with subpoenas and
I don't know if you can hear that, but they're going through a list of all the what? Like, wait a minute. I have to move this forward while I talk. I cannot have these closed captions standing here while I talk about this. Frederick Gibbons, he has refused to compose his penis. Come on, closed captioning, you can do better than that. What he said was he refused to accept service. Somehow he refused to accept subpoenas. He refused to accept service of subpoenas. He has refused to compose his penis. Let me just go through this. Let me just forward through this a little bit here.
his attorney, David Davis, who had previously accepted service on his behalf.
Okay. He refuses to compose his penis. All right. I'm 12 years old. Speaking of people who are unable to compose their penis, it's Flux.
I cannot compose my penis at all. It is so hard to compose right now. What the fuck?
I don't know.
Wow.
This isn't see, and this is funny because I was sort of making fun of Hayden, Aussie Overlord, for his ridiculous boomerish start to his stream this morning, our time.
You struggled. Holy cow.
And Karma came back and bit me on the ass.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Funny.
I was like, oh damn, I really got to get in there and help Jeff out because he's struggling.
All right. Well, how are you this morning? Happy 4th of July to you and everyone else in America.
Happy 4th of July. I got my trigger hat on because it's fun.
Awesome.
So happy 4th, everybody.
Yeah, we're
doing good.
90 minutes away from the 5th here.
And 90 minutes away from your birthday.
That's right. 90 minutes is my birthday.
Yeah.
And weirdly, all of the Americans here in Busan, the U.S. consulate is putting on a big 4th of July dinner, American food and bourbon and beer tomorrow night. So on the night of my birthday. So,
nice.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a big birthday party for me.
Real quick.
Yes.
She's running through the list of people that they tried to subpoena.
Yes, she's running through a list of people who they've tried to call to identify the deceased people. Okay. And some of them aren't serving it. Some of them are just refusing to show up. Some of them, their lawyers aren't cooperating anymore. Ain't nobody going to be snitching on nobody.
See, but this is the problem that I have with that, because this isn't good for the state's case, so they're not enforcing any of the subpoenas, versus the mom of the girlfriend that they brought in on an ankle monitor.
Well, they get a little bit of a spoiler here. They work it out here in about 3 minutes.
Okay. But I'm just sitting here and I'm like, wait, didn't they subpoena the mother and then she didn't want to show up, so they just threw her ass into custody? Can't they do that with these people? Oh wait, no, it'd be bad for their case.
Yeah.
But let's do it.
Yep. All right. Well, Alan Walsh here, totally off topic, but I hear Korea's having a fight with the rest of the world about dumping that radioactive wastewater into the ocean. No, it's the Fukushima reactor water. The way the current is, it kind of comes around the coast of Japan and can possibly end up on Korean shore. So that's there's that. Plus, they're actually dismantling a nuclear reactor about an hour up the road from me, and they're worried about that wastewater. So it's not the rest of the world. It's just with themselves and Japan. So there we go. All right. Let's get back into this long list of people that have refused service, are dodging service, who just didn't show up, and who told their lawyers not to accept service on their behalf anymore. Glad to have you here, Flux. It's been a while.
Glad to be back.
Has now no longer accepted service on his behalf, so we're unable to bring him in. And there was an additional witness who we have not been able to serve, JUVY Mills, we have not been able to serve. At this point, the state is re-arguing and requesting that the court allow us to family members. That's the only credible witnesses that the state has to identify the decedents. Today, specifically, we could call Leandra Phillips, one for the purpose of identification, but also for other testimony. That's all we do.
Thank you. Your Honor, we find it to be disingenuous to make the argument that witnesses that the state has been unable to contact for the last 3 years, and they know they have, to say, but we really have been trying while we've been in trial, as though those 4 people who they know to be unavailable are the people that comprise the universe of people that can identify the 2 decedents. That's clearly not the case. For there to be a good faith effort to identify somebody who's not family member, they should maybe broaden their search to somebody that the family might know, maybe a very distant relative, something of that nature, as opposed to the 4 witnesses that they know that they have been unable to reach for 3 to 4 years. To now come and say, we're really still trying to reach them, Judge, is not passing the hurdle of good faith effort to find somebody other than a family member to testify. That is assuming that these are the only 4 people they know.
Yeah. So again, they're saying it's just disingenuous to say that these 4 people they've been trying to get in, they're not the only 4 people on earth that know these guys. Because that's what they're saying. They're saying, oh, these guys that they're not doing it. So now the only possibility we have to subject the family to all of this. And it's, yeah. So
BS.
yeah, that's I'm with the defense on this argument.
And they already know that they can't find these people because they haven't been able to find them for 4 years. So to now come and say we still can't find them, but we really have tried for the last 2 weeks, it's not
Promise we really
moving
tried.
the ball.
What was that?
I promise we really tried. That's
Wow,
what
your microphone is really quiet. Hang on, let me see if it's on my end.
I was
Nope,
gonna say.
it's on your end.
Okay, hold on. I will bring it up
At least I
just a
think.
touch. Ooh. Okay, how about now?
I don't know. We'll go and see how it goes as we go along.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so all right. I may have been misunderstanding this. I think the defense doesn't want him to put the mother on because she'll get all emotional and cry.
Correct.
And be said. The prosecution, I misspoke a minute ago. The prosecution wants to put the mother on. And the
Correct.
defense is saying that would be prejudicial. You can put anybody else that can identify them on. So forget everything I just said, and that's what they're arguing now. He's saying these aren't the only other 4 people on planet Earth that know the guy. There's other relatives. There's got to be other neighbors, whatever, that can come and testify this is the guy, rather than putting moms on the stand.
Mm-hmm.
And Hitch.
Could they put Melly on the stand to identify him?
Yes.
In addition to that, Trevon Glass is scheduled for a deposition tomorrow. The state informed us just recently, and during the lunch break, that they anticipate he'll be here for deposition. So it's a little immature for them to bring up premature. I'm immature. To bring that up now.
Counsel, have you discussed with your witnesses the possibility of identifying their family members?
Yes, Judge. In fact, that was the reason we sought out Trevon Glass after obtaining a new address. We specifically told him that we would only be calling him for the purpose of victim identification. He said even that he would not be willing to come and testify due to safety concerns.
Ain't nobody going to be
If Your
snitching
Honor
on these
also
guys.
recalls Ms. Bradley, when Felicia Holmes was on the stand, she indicated that although she had met the decedents, that she was unable to identify them and unwilling to do
Fortunately
so.
for
The
Melly.
case law doesn't require the state to search the universe to be able to make an identification.
Sam Bones,
Proper
no,
report
you
that
don't.
based on
They actually don't
discovery,
need to
based on
establish a
our
motive for
review,
murders.
in case
The
we have
motive
no
isn't
other
important.
credible
Why he did it isn't
witnesses that
important. It's just
identify
whether
the
he did it.
decedents.
My question though is, maybe I wasn't clear enough with my question. Have you talked to family members about when they, assuming they testify and they are able to identify their loved ones, that it's concerning about what type of emotion they show and reflect, and we're looking really for more like an analytical, not some type of emotional response.
Absolutely, Your Honor. I spoke
Hey,
with
Kurt,
Phyllis
we have
previously
Kurt,
when
uncivil
I
law
first
here in
addressed
chat.
this. I'll remind her. In fact, Ms. Bradley proffered to the court that what we would do to minimize any sort of
And I promise in about 4 minutes, they get in front of the microphone. I know this is just really, really crappy audio, and there's nothing we can do about it. Jury's not there. They don't give 2 shits about the microphones at the moment. People saying, who thinks Bortland will testify? I think Bortland will testify to save his own ass. I think he's going to be the star closing witness for the
You
prosecution.
really think he's gonna snitch?
He's out. He's being charged with murder 1 of 2 people, and he's out on bond. I think he's already rolled.
Well, there's that one other rapper singer dude, Silento or whatever, the dude who sang Whip and Nene. He was in for murder, and his trial's yet to be
What?
Yeah, this is one we have to cover because he got released on bond and just got put back in jail, I think, for attacking 2 people with a hatchet. So that'll be a fun one.
And Ozzy Overlord is over here too. Hey, Ozzy. Karma's a bitch. I boomered the shit out of my opening. The first 5 minutes was an utter, complete disaster. Well, no, God, the first 8 or 9 minutes was a complete, utter disaster. So, hey, karma.
Only took what, 4, 5, or 6?
I don't know. All right. Anyway, so let's jump back in here. He said, in just a few minutes, things are going to return to normal, and they'll go back to using decent for this trial audio.
The emotional response from the family members is that we would not even show them the photographs while they were on the stand. The photographs are actually already in evidence. So what I can do is just, having already previously shown her outside the presence of the jury, I would ask her to identify the ME number associated with that photograph and identify her son. And just for today's purposes, we're using.
They want YNW JUVY's mom to not only identify the defendant and the bodies, but anybody else in these pictures. They want to use her to identify everybody. She's going to rat them all out.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yep, sorry. I cut you off.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that's bad. I'm trying to see if changing my...
Is this better?
No.
Damn it.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Cool.
I think. Probably just need to bring it a little bit closer to your face. Oh, you're talking into the side of it. I see.
I gotta talk into it.
Yeah.
I can fix it.
Anyway.
Judge, number one, the rule was invoked. They never brought that to the court's attention to get permission to allow any witness to remain in the courtroom. If the court recalls,
that's a form-fitting dress she's got on this afternoon.
We discussed Janie King, the mother of.
And she's not wearing the proper undergarments to wear that kind of dress.
The state said they were not going to call her and had no objection. But we brought it to the court's attention immediately.
Okay, your microphone sounds perfect now, by the way.
Of the court because she was listed as a state witness.
I'm trying to learn all the tricks.
Now, I know they weren't going to call her because they gave us a grading.
Ooh, and she's got a lot of form to fit.
Indicating that she was under criminal investigation, which would indicate that she would invoke her Fifth Amendment privilege concerning this matter, or any matter. But we did bring it to the court's attention because of the rule. And now to hear that a witness has been sitting in this trial from day one, apparently.
Sorry.
Think that's going to create a witness to fashion her testimony
I don't
in
know,
such a way?
I don't know. I'm not.
To your deposition, I think.
Yes, we did take her deposition.
I thought they invoked the exclusionary rule at the beginning of this trial.
They
to
did.
Keep all of the witnesses out. I unless I'm thinking of the Rudolph trial.
No, they 100% did, and I think that's why the defense is raising the issue.
Yeah.
She's been sitting in here the whole time.
Yeah. I distinctly remember them doing it.
Yeah.
Same. All right.
Not on legal ID. And nothing, I don't know what else they're going to profit.
Judge, in her deposition, she identifies one of the decedents as her son. Further, Judge, as your Honor is aware, Marcy's law allows the next of kin to remain in the courtroom during the proceedings.
Okay, yeah, she got Yeah. Marcy's law does allow that. That's why Rosalía Gutierrez and his family, that's why Sadie, she got to be
I'm not trying to belabor this, but certainly I've not heard any inquiry from the state
I missed half that.
to the mother
or
the parents or any close relative if they know of any of his friends or any distant relative.
She
My
maybe should have bought
experience
the next size up of
suggests
that dress. I'm not trying to be
More
rude,
than half the
but
times that this issue comes up, that there's a stipulation. I understand the defendant doesn't have to stipulate the identity of the alleged victims, but typically it's done by some agreement or to stipulate to it. It wasn't done in this case, that's fine. You raised it earlier, and I said, that's fine. See if you can get somebody else. Counsel just explained to me that it made a good faith effort to get somebody else to be able to testify. That hasn't happened yet. There's a lull in the proceedings. They want to move on and cross that T, dot the I, and have the alleged victims identified.
All right, I also want the case to move along, but quite candidly, they have not even inquired from the family about any distant relative, or I've not heard any proffer from them, or any friends of his that could come in.
I just heard her indicate 3 or 4 people that she.
Those were all state witnesses that they have not been able to locate for 4 or 5 since the inception of this case. They've all been implicated. And I would suggest to you that one of the problems they have is that they could be charged with a crime. I don't represent them. I don't profess to represent them. I have not met them. But the witnesses that they have spoken about are all individuals that were at the studio or in one of the cars.
What's your concern about a family member identifying a victim?
Well, I think the case law is clear. That's frowned upon because of the potential problem.
And
It's
what's the
frowned
potential
upon.
problem?
The emotional problem that would cause a mistrial. And we've now been in this.
Didn't counsel didn't I just indicate or ask the counsel to advise me if they've spoken with the family member who's going to identify, and they've indicated and they're going to do to whatever they can to minimize it. They're not even going to publish the picture at the same time, is the way I understood it.
Well,
right? So
Yeah.
We don't want a
I'm
mistrial at
guessing,
this point.
respectfully. I understand your
Anything but a
objection.
mistrial. No mistrial,
Ask the
please.
state to see what they can do to get a different witness in.
Yeah, or
Apparent to
not
me that
this
they've
deep
tried.
into it.
They're unsuccessful in that area. You think greater efforts need to be done. We'll let the family member, again, is going to identify or indicate to the family that, they're not to have any outbursts of emotion or anything like that. Just, we're going to move forward.
Understand. The other component of the emotional and sympathy factor of relative testifying is the juror
Like the way he's kind of
hearing
leaning up
the
against the
voice
wall. It's too
and
informal.
seeing
Well,
family
the
member
jury's out of the
thinking,
room, so they're pretty
developing a
informal when the
sympathy
jury's
and
not there.
maybe feeling like they
It's
owe
still
them.
weird.
So there's, even if they don't become emotional, the risk of that being happening does exist.
When they show, autopsy photos and everything else, there's all types of, the juries are explained to try to, you got to separate the emotion from it. It's part of the jury instruction that we give at the later time.
just note,
Serious case, and it's certain pictures and certain things are emotional. The jurors are explained that in the instruction that they're not to let emotions play a role.
we understand the court's ruling, note our objection, and we certainly don't want to stand up and object of this testimony in front of the jury, because I think that draws more attention. So if the court will allow us to have an objection to this.
Do they have any objection to it? Standing objection?
No, you're not.
Just for the record, Your Honor, they might as well say they look for Jimmy Hoffa because they made no effort beyond what they already know, or they just came to voice the name of people they haven't been able to.
Another day older and deeper in debt?
What we talked about, one attorney making the argument, it goes back and
Is that
forth all the
a
time.
trick question?
Just want to make sure we have a complete record.
Well, then talk to yourselves about it beforehand, but one attorney making the case, she's arguing for the state on this issue. One of you should be able to argue the issue, not have both of you come back and one after the next, all right? I've ruled.
Thank you, sir.
Let's bring the jury in.
Also, congratulations on like the 46,000 subs. Holy shit. You're muted.
Gee, I know. I'm yelling at the dog quietly.
Ah,
Okay, I'm back.
wow. Like, holy shit. We're 40, 45, just straight on to 46.
Yeah, it was the Titan video,
Nice.
but they might never come back again. All right, they're bringing the jury in.
Ludo doesn't have on the horrible lipstick today. It's less.
All right. Not. I guess. Yeah, we're not live. We can skip through this.
What was this, Thursdays?
This was
Afternoon.
Thursday afternoon. Oh, God. Yeah, this was Thursday afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Trust you had a nice lunch. So I'd like to reflect the presence of our jury, the defendant, the members of the council, and the assistant state attorney. So I think you're going to publish.
Your Honor, we were going to call the witness. At this time, Leon Phillips.
Phillips, please.
Yep. Looks like Mama's going to testify.
Oh, Lord.
This is going to be interesting.
No spoilers, chat.
Yeah, no, please, no. To those of you that watch this, please don't put any spoilers here in chat. We want to let things unfurl naturally for those of us, including myself, who have not seen this. So please, anything that's happened more than 1 second in the future, please don't talk about it. We'll all figure it out together. Deeply, deeply appreciate that.
Ms. Phillips, welcome. Come on up here, please. When we get to that chair, what I'd like to do is remain standing. Raise your right hand to be sworn.
Well, she's dressed for court.
Right?
You shall give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yes, sir. Please state your full legal name for the record.
Leandra Phillips.
Please spell your first and last name for the court reporter.
Leandra, Leondra Phillips, Phillips.
Thank you.
Please have a seat.
All right.
Ms. Phillips, that microphone will go up or down, but it doesn't move back and forth. Okay. Counsel, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Ms. Phillips.
Hi, Ernie.
Can you state your name, your full legal name for the jury?
I'm Leandra Phillips.
Okay. And are you related to one of the decedents in this case?
Yes, I am.
How so?
I'm his mother.
And who is that?
Christopher Thomas.
And you have previously been shown outside the presence of the jury a photograph with ME number 18-3119. And that was a head photograph. It's now in evidence under States 75. I believe it's photograph number 4. Who was that? Were you able to view that photograph?
That was my son.
If you recall, we showed it to you previously.
That was
the headshot
awesome. Do you
with
see
the
the
medical
captions?
examiner's number. Who was that in that photograph?
Christopher Thomas, my son.
And also,
Publishing states 7.
When she said that was my son, it said that was awesome.
Oh. Now, see, remember what I was saying earlier, where they've got to identify him as the person getting into the back of that driver's side seat of the car. Well, Juvy's mom's going to snitch him out right here and say, yep, that's him. Amazing discretion. Shut up. I hate you. I hate you so much. I don't even know you and I hate you. I don't know.
That comment wins. That comment wins.
Portland was the driver of the gray Jeep.
So is the one with the hair Melly?
Well, she's going to answer that question for us here in a minute.
2/19/15. Ms. Phillips, did you see who entered into the occupants who entered into that gray Jeep?
Mm-hmm.
And is that a yes?
Yes.
Do you recognize where your son entered that gray Jeep?
Yes.
Which seat, if you can identify for the jury?
He got in the back seat on the right hand side.
Did you recognize the individual that got into the back seat on the left side, the rear
driver's side?
Yes.
And who was that individual?
Jamel.
And Jamel, is that the defendant, Jamel Demons?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you know him by another name?
Melly.
And do you see Melly Jamel Demons in the courtroom?
Yes, I do.
Can you identify him by an article of clothing and where he's sitting in the courtroom?
He's sitting over there. He has on a tuxedo. Or I think
He has on a tuxedo?
Your Honor, let the record reflect the identification of the defendant by this witness.
I don't think she knows what a tuxedo is.
Record shall still reflect any court identification of the defendant.
Nothing further.
What?
Ms. Phillips, we want to express our condolences to you.
Wow, they literally.
Holy crap.
I will applaud the state, and they just had her for identification. Holy shit! They did not play any games with that. They just.
Yeah.
They do not want any issues there.
Where's your son, and who's that in the driver's rear seat?
Wow, that's all they needed.
Identified your son and ratted the dude out. That is another major nail in Melly's coffin.
Yeah, and good. I will say good on the state for not playing any games there. Wow.
No unnecessary questions asked.
Yeah. Just who is this? Okay. Wow.
Yeah. So and like I said, those are the two things you needed to identify: the body and the dude. And they identified both of them. Just in, out, done.
Ugh.
Now he's been placed in evidence in that seat. And now they have to come up with why he wasn't there. The defense is going to say when he got out, what
after they had they had the bullet trajectory, dude, and yeah, you can tell when a bullet shot into a vehicle is moving. There is, you can tell that, and when it's just a bunch of bullet holes.
Yeah, and I think they did a very good job. I like the way they did this. They said, here's all of the trajectories for the bullets. All of the inside, we had the stippling, we had the one shell casing. All of this was inside the van, which proves that the shots did not come from outside the van. And the ones that did come from outside the van, they weren't bleeding, so the people were dead before they were shot from outside the van. So the kill shots came from inside the van, and the trajectory put it in the passenger seat behind the driver. And then they said, now who is that sitting in the seat behind the driver? Oh, that's the defendant. I like the way they did that.
Yeah, they kind of just, I kind of would probably start to vote a certain way if I was on the trial or if I was on the jury.
Well, we haven't heard all of the evidence, but I'm going to need something from the defense to prove to me that he didn't stick around in that vehicle until the killings were. They're going to have to explain the cell phone, why the cell phone was there together up until 15 minutes before they got to the hospital.
But see, my whole problem still is, even though the state has only proven what they have proven, their whole defense is that it was a drive-by. They've proven that the shots were stationary going into the vehicle. Like, the way the shots went into the vehicle, they weren't coming from like a moving gun. The shots were stationary, which already there kind of shows me there's no drive-by.
Well, the state can still try to rely. I mean, the defense can still try to rely on the argument. My dude wasn't there. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened. He wasn't there. He got out of the van.
But see, and I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, I thought the argument was that he was there. He was there during the drive-by, and after the drive-by, he dipped. I thought that was the story. Or am I wrong?
My understanding, and again, I don't know, I could be wrong. My understanding was he was not there when the shootings occurred.
Okay. Then I might be wrong because I was, yeah. But either way, it's not good.
Yep. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how it goes again. The defense doesn't have to do anything, but in my head, they're to the point where they have to do something to counter the state's position. Because I'm pretty much, if I was on the jury and I had to vote today, I would vote guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I think to me, it's been proven beyond a reasonable doubt it was him.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I agree.
I'm willing to for the defense to put some reasonable doubt in my head.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm still open to whatever the defense's story is. I'm just saying at this point, the story isn't looking so great.
Yeah, not as because the prosecution got off to a very rough start for the first 8 or 9 days of this trial. The last 2 days, they've really pulled it together.
Yeah, you, in my opinion, you could have scrapped the first week and just started from here.
But I didn't know that. LC Merritt says, Jeff, get that tritium water added to a cocktail. Call it a glow in the dark.
Ooh.
I'd call it Blinky after the fish in The Simpsons. Or like that episode where Mr. Burns is all irradiated and everybody thinks it's a ghost.
Yep.
All right, let's hear how delicately if I was the defense, I'd be thank you, but can you really be sure that's him? How do you know that's not it? Someone who looks like him? Please go away. That's what I would do. But let's see how they handle this.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nothing further.
Thank you. Thank you.
What the hell? They just said sorry for your loss?
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was it. They didn't ask any questions. They just said sorry for your loss. Smart move.
Yeah. Smart move all around in that one. Their arguments to let her in were longer than her entirety in the court.
I mean, if I could delicately make an argument or question her, I would say, do the whole, sorry for your loss, condolences, etc., etc. But this isn't the greatest quality video. And are you absolutely positive? We didn't get a good look at his face. He has some very, very distinguishing tattoos. We couldn't see any of those. Are you? Is there any possibility that wasn't him? And you've got nothing to lose either way.
Why is Yoda having a heart attack?
I don't know. It's in the other room. Probably just spazzing out.
Oh, I love your dog so much.
This is their 30 seconds of activity for the day.
Nice.
All right. Let's see where they go from here.
Oh, Lord.
State 60.
That's a nice haircut he's got.
Judge, can we approach?
Elsie Merritt in the comments says Doggo's telling Korean evil spirits to frick off. I love it. Oh, look is that new from Long Crime, the sidebar no sound?
They've been doing it for a couple of days.
Oh, it's so much better than that.
You missed it the time? You missed it the other day when it said side bear and we were making like bear jokes?
No, see, here's the thing.
I'm like I want to be a side bear.
Most of the time, because I listen to you guys at work, I'm listening a lot. So
listening but not listening. Yeah.
I heard all the jokes about the side bear, and I am so for the side bear. But I didn't see it.
Yeah, we were making
I didn't see the
jokes.
side bear.
Did I ever tell you my Instagram bear joke? Not joke, my incident. It was actually my friend's incident. While they're on the side bear here, he was my friend that owned the cigar club, my best friend for 16 years that died like 3 years ago. We had the memorial barbecue for him a couple of weeks ago. But whilst he was still alive, I mean, he had a shaved head and a beard like mine. He's kind of heavy set like I am. We were just smoking cigars, and he made an Instagram. He was like, hanging out of the night, whatever. And in the hashtags, he meant to do hashtag beard, but he left off the D and was hashtag bear.
Oh.
And like the next morning, he called me early in the morning and goes, dude, I've got like 4,000 new subscribers on my Instagram. He was like, and they're all these dudes in leather.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
He's like, spelling's important.
Oh God. Yep.
I'm like, well, at least you didn't tag me in it. Thanks. You got like 3,000 of like all these gay bears like subscribing to his Instagram overnight, and it was sending him all the pictures and the DMs and shit.
Oh God. Oh.
He had to literally shut his Instagram down and make a new one.
Oh.
That was actually pretty damn funny.
He actually shut it down and had to make.
He
a new
had
one?
to.
Oh God, that is so funny. Oh my God.
It was just nonstop. Yeah, he left the D off of beard. It was just
wow. Wow,
bears.
what a spelling error, huh?
It was actually, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was one of the funniest things ever. Oh
Nice.
God, I miss Mike. Every day was just hilarious when we were together.
Oh man.
It's just 16 years.
Publish from state's table.
One of the most ridiculous stories.
Nice.
Well, like we would just do shit so we could tell stories about it later.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I think sometimes those are the best times though.
All right, one moment. Go ahead.
Oh no! What was that?
These pictures are not. What are kids doing these days, Jeff?
See, this is really weird. When I listen on like online or on my phone, I can hear you perfectly, but I can't hear you in the StreamYard thing. Don't touch your microphone because everyone else hears you perfectly. I just have to like listen really carefully to hear you, but it's just a weird thing. It's StreamYard being StreamYard.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Don't touch anything. You're perfect.
Okay.
It's just StreamYard doing its thing.
Quick, look at the state's computer. See what icons they have. They use Chrome. Of course they do.
God, Mike made me laugh. He was a good guy. All right, back to a sidebar. Well, that was short-lived.
Another
Listen to the
side
life
bear.
and murder of rapper Triple X Temptation.
Ooh.
It's Temptation.
Wait, is that's the wrong banner they have up. This isn't XXX Oh, maybe that's why they just took it down.
Yeah, it was like to go to another link while they're doing the sidebar thing. Okay, and I think where they're going to go with this is this his cell phone? Can you identify the douche nozzle in all of these selfies that are on this phone? If you're going to commit murder or be accused of committing murder, don't fill up a phone with selfies.
Yeah. But also, you should definitely look up the I think it's Silento. Silento dude, and look at because his trial's gonna be coming up here in the next probably year or so. It's gonna be a fun one.
Chance to change. Might just kill the boy. Don't want to kill the boy. Bake him up. Say you want beef. We gonna grill the boy.
Are those lyrics?
If not, they should be. I am clearly way too white to know if those are really cool lyrics or not.
See, it's
not,
like
they should
I feel
be.
like they might be lyrics to his song, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, cannibalism, maritime.
See, I was thinking like electrocution kind of thing, death penalty for the murder. Oh, it's Murder on My Mind lyrics. Yes, okay. Oh, those are his lyrics. All right, okay.
Okay.
I'm bleeding so good, I might dip his ass in it and spill the boy. Murder on my mind. Woo, okay.
See, yeah, I'm thinking the cannibalism thing is more along the lines.
Oh, whatever. I'm just the wrong shade of black for rap music. I'm mellow. Maybe I need to get some melanin.
Ha!
Is that okay? That was really fucking stupid. All right, never mind.
I'm gonna give you a B for effort on that one.
Yeah, sorry. Melanin was bad. All right, let's get on with it. I'm stupid. All right.
Why would one take selfies like that. Oh, God.
He didn't do that. Ben not able to send people.
Publishing video 2.
Oh, these
Oh
are
my
just
God. Yes, Flux?
I was. What is this? What do kids do on their phones these days? They take 2-second clips of themselves.
Please don't show that again.
I don't understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what the 4th of July is all about. This is what the Declaration of Independence was for. So that we could use our cell phones for this at some point in the future.
This is what so many men and women fought and died for. People using their freedom.
All right, again, okay, we've got people, Aiden J, for example, asking, what is this? Why do these videos matter, et cetera, et cetera. Now, if you remember, I don't know if you saw it, but a few days ago, outside the presence of the jury, they were arguing that all of these cell phone videos, selfies, et cetera, need to come into evidence to prove that the cell phone that was at the scene of the murder until 15 minutes before the hospital was the defendant's phone. And they went through their motions to do that, and they're out of the jury arguments. The judge said it can come in. So what they're doing now is they're getting these things, they're continuing these arguments to show that this is his phone. It was registered to somebody else. It had YNW Sack Chaser as the name on the phone, but the prosecution's argument is that regardless of all that stuff, it was his phone because he's got all of his selfies on it, he's got all of his videos on it, he's got all of his Snapchats on it, he's got all of these text messages, et cetera, on it. It's his phone. So they're going to tie this phone to him and put it at the murder scene, put it with the deceased people's phones until about 15 minutes before they went to the hospital. So this is just another nail into his coffin. And speaking of nails in coffins, it's Behandler Remington.
Good morning.
Hey.
Hello, hello.
What's up, band handler?
Flux. Hi, Jeff.
Hi.
I'm very excited to see Flux. I'm also excited to see you. Happy almost birthday.
Hey, we've got 51 minutes left.
Hey.
And I guess now that we've been here for a year, seems like a year, but it's only been an hour. Since I've been here for an hour, now is the time. Everybody, please hit like and subscribe. Currently, we've got how many people are watching this? We got 523 people here watching afternoon of last Thursday that we haven't watched yet. All 523 of you need to hit that like and subscribe button. Only 286 of you have. So that's like 240 of you haven't done anything. Get down there and hit that like button. Please, 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 and subscribe. If you think you're subscribed, please double check to make sure you are. And while you're at it, go over to House of Flux, all one word with 2 X's at the end. Little one more and she'd be triple X, but she's only double X. So House of Flux, all one word, 2 X's. Subscribe to her. And our newest appearance today, Chandler Remington. Remy_legal. What's up?
I'm just waking up, kind of. Well, I never went to sleep, so I can't really wake up, can I?
I was going to say, did you go to sleep? Because we were like texting about 3.5 hours ago.
Nope, I did not. I took a long, late nap yesterday, so I worked through the night, and here I am.
One person that might sleep less than I do. That's pretty.
Do you have any plans for the 4th?
No.
Kicking it with me.
Hanging out with us.
I mean, I love America, but I hate fireworks, so just, you know, I'm controversial. I'm going to celebrate Jeff's birthday. America's birthday,
well,
you know, it's America's had a lot of them, so.
Plus, she's kind of gone downhill.
But Jeff is 3XL. Nice, thanks. You're not wrong, but, you know, thanks. Buddha Berries, happy Australian birthday, Jeff. Hey, yes, in Canberra, it is my birthday.
That's true.
And make sure you take our like and subscribe poll, people. It's lame, but it's the best we got. Like, subscribe, and take the poll. I didn't write, seriously, that was an unintentional misspelling of poll. What are your thoughts on the trials as of now? 49% say guilty. 9% say not guilty. 8% say hung jury. And 34% of you say a 5-ton melephant. Which that's like when as I mentioned at the beginning.
I might have clicked that one too.
I mean, when I sat down to think of today's poll, for some reason, literally the first thing that popped into my head was a 5-ton melephant. And I thought that was really hilarious. And I tried for 10 minutes to think of a way to build a poll around melephant and different things that Melly could be incorporated into. And then I couldn't think of anything. So I just went guilty, not guilty, hung jury, but I still had to put the melephant in there because
I voted for it.
I'm like 12 years old up here. So,
hey, it makes life fun.
Yeah. All
because
right.
when you're 12, you still have your imagination.
I suppose. Just my imagination doesn't work like other people's, and I get in trouble a lot.
That's why you hang out with us, and it just ends up being funny.
True.
You're a lawyer and a degenerate. It's fantastic. It's a great combo.
Let's jump right back into this here.
Oh God, more of these videos.
Video 7.
We just saw this.
Publishing video 8. Publishing video 9.
This bitch look like he got 5 kids at the student pickup right now.
Later.
Publishing video 10.
It's loud.
I mean, some context to these videos would be super awesome.
Publishing video 11.
But I doubt we're gonna get them.
No.
Probably not.
Context doesn't matter. Just is this his video? Is this his phone or not?
Are these Snapchat videos? I think that was what I remember.
I guess if it's Snapchat, it makes a little more sense.
Like a little more.
Publishing 12. Publishing 13.
No, it's just to show that this is his phone because all of his shit is on it.
Fascinating.
Well, they tried to argue that it wasn't his phone.
Publishing video 14.
He thinks he's got a good smile. He doesn't. He has a really creepy, scary Freddy Krueger smile. And the grill does not help.
Well, he's a happy dude.
That was a creepy ass smile, though.
That's the shit you see in Japanese horror movies.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I mean, the last name is starting to look more like demons instead of demons. It's frightening.
I mean, but hey, the dude's got a fire hairstylist. I'll give him that. Jeez.
His hair is definitely trend-setting, or at least unique to him. He's easily identifiable in silhouette form, like any cartoon character would be. Like Sideshow Bob, for example.
Oh yeah.
Now, Sideshow Bob was the guy that was getting the other vehicle with the spiky hair.
Oh yeah. No, that was The Weeknd back in the day.
Ozzy Overlord says, Vice says now they're changing the rules over there. Will you go by Korean age or calendar age? I gave up Korean age like a long time ago because it made me 2 years older. And now I just tell people my birth date.
So does that increase the age of consent or lower it?
Nothing.
Nothing?
All of the legal ages are regular, real calendar ages.
Right, but women who used to be... never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything.
Just saying. It's not like I'm planning to visit Korea or anything.
You should. It's really awesome over there.
Yeah.
Or at least the last time I was over there, like fucking 10 years ago.
Another photograph.
Well, it has one awesome person that I know of. I've never been.
Third photograph in that series.
You're welcome.
Fourth photograph.
Yeah, it's got to make some phone calls and whisper sinisterly.
Fifth photograph.
I have to say, I don't love the pink hair on him.
Sixth photograph.
That was his girlfriend.
I love the. It's like an Urkel
Seventh
face, kind
photograph.
of.
Eighth photograph. Ninth photograph.
Not a flattering angle.
10th photograph.
Oh.
See, that's not that's not. Why?
Like, see, and that's what I'm saying. Like, what are the standards of attraction here? And what
Dollar bills, y'all. I
What
got
is-
money, so therefore I'm cool. I have so much money, I gold plate and diamond my fucking teeth. So
Okay,
chicks
but-
will dig me.
where is our standard of photography these days? Like back in the day when I would take a selfie, you would need like you would have to try and make it like you would have to try.
No one has suggested that he's Annie Leibovitz here.
No, I was going to say it's not a Robert Mapplethorpe. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like this dude isn't like you'd think at some point, like just as a normal teenaged boy.
Well, he's 23.
Oh, I thought all this happened when like a younger.
Yeah, he would have been like 19 when it happened.
Yeah, so like
that's
this is a teenage boy right here. Like
Who's got more money than all three of us combined will ever see in our life. And that's how he shows it. Get in the,
And
get in the grill,
It's going
the
to do him a
gold
lot
grill.
of good when he's in prison. Jesus.
baby, this
well.
is why kids should not have money.
Oh,
because-
God, old woman.
Like
No, it's true. Young money is a total curse. I was watching this YouTube video about it yesterday. Like all the YouTubers who, you know, like they come into money and then they just start spending it and they're really insecure, so they have to buy all this expensive stuff and show off. And it's just like, that is not the way. You're going to
like
bankrupt
gold
yourself.
teeth.
Elderly people. I mean, I
This
think
is
it's
why
stupid,
he should
but
just give all his money to me and I can enjoy it properly.
Yeah, totally. Agreed. So you can buy us all drinks at Matsuri.
Hell yeah. Almost cursed. Try not to.
Well,
With Melly's money.
Yes, with Melly's.
Oh my God. Someone coughed and it said porn.
I know I've mentioned this in chat, but Jeff, you know his mother was 14 when she had him, yes.
What was that?
She was 14 when she had him.
His mother, yeah.
Very, and it shows.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you should wait to have children until you're
Just
old enough.
publishing now from State
Oh, we could talk about
64.
that.
The previously shown photographs to defense counsel. Photo 1.
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry. Dates.
I guess he thought it looked cool.
64.
Oh my God! While this nonsense is going on, I'm just gonna push pause right quick, real here, and say, huge ass. Thank you so much. Happy Independence Day to America, and Happy Canada Day to you 3 days ago. Happy birthday, Jeff. We're just a few minutes away from that. Just got a raise today, so here's some boozy bucks and doggo dollars. We actually do have the boozy bucks emoticon, the little emoji from a while ago. That's his mother there, by the way, guys.
Oh, damn. That must be difficult. To have a
that's-
really hot mom.
That's his mom.
Mm.
Thank you, Hugh Jazz. Topic
No shade
is
to my
just
mom. My
changed.
mom is like totally hot for her age, but I just can't imagine. Like, I'm sure like all of his friends, probably want to hit that, and she's really good
I'd
looking.
understand it.
I mean, when you think about
Mom's
it, she's
hot.
only 14 years older than him, which
Yeah,
is
she's-
not in the
Yeah,
grand
he's like
scheme
what,
of
36?
things.
So she was like 30,
Yeah, I'm saying she was
30,
around,
31. Yeah.
and currently, I think she's only like 2 years older than me or something. And I'm like, good Lord, I could not imagine having a child that old.
Can you imagine having a child who's old enough to have been on trial for murder? Because that's a
Good
lot.
Lord.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Holy cow.
I can't. It's a very flattering picture of her, though. Good picture.
Photograph 3.
Oh, see, that was a decent picture of him.
Photograph 4. Photograph 5.
They should have a warning when there's a selfie about to pop up.
All right. Let's fast forward. There's some more grill shots.
He always looks like he's caught with his hand in the cookie jar or something. He's just like.
We decided this was the lesbian librarian picture.
Yeah. What is with those glasses? Like, those
And
are
the-
Edna glasses.
And the coat and the hairdo. And
Yeah, totally.
they just need like some chains to go around.
Yeah,
his
the
neck.
chain's hanging down.
Yep. And like possibly a little mole, like a little beauty mark.
Right?
Yeah.
Mm.
I think he does have one there high on his left cheek, unless that's just a shadow.
Tattoo? Oh, I thought it was a tattoo.
Could be. I don't know.
Wait, is that Melly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, who is that woman? I got really confused.
That's why we've called this the lesbian librarian shot.
Yeah, because that's Melly.
Yeah, he's got the Dame Edna glasses on and this weird fur thing.
Wow, I'm
he's
really face
rocking.
blind. If that is enough to convince me. Well, I also it also took me until I was 19 to realize that Mike Myers and Dr. Evil, or like Austin Powers and Dr. Evil, were the same person. So disguises fool me very easily. Get a fake mustache and I won't know who you are, Flux.
Oh, see, that's why
Hold on,
I hated
hold on.
my ex-wife. My ex-wife she had this ridiculous facial recognition thing to where she would see someone and like, yeah, exactly, Flux. Who is this person?
Now that is a hot
My
mustache.
name is Blux. I am a he. And I
Or
am
grill
Blux.
shots and
I do like
blood
the
signs.
the braided mustache is quite unusual.
It works.
He seems to be incapable of taking a picture with his mouth closed.
I'm not sure what he's doing here. It's kind
He's
of got
showing
like
the grill.
it's like a Naomi Watts and King Kong kind of thing, just like can't like just always with his
Crazy.
mouth open.
Is it like just a showing off the grill type of thing? Like, look at all this money I have here? Or
Yep.
is it? Because it's got to be uncomfortable as hell to have that in your mouth.
He looks so awkward though. He looks like a 7th grader trying to pose on picture day.
He
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
A lot of metal.
That's pretty much what's going on there.
Yeah.
Oh dear. But we do have a new super chat coming in, and for those of you that are upset that we're sort of fast forwarding through these pictures, I apologize, but fuck off. We're not going to watch these in real time. All right. Super chat coming in. Timothy Schultz taking the new slot as the new Vice Racks of the day. Okay, real talk here. Thank you so much. We as men know there's one way to determine that this is his phone. I the Spirit Porky's the movie. We all know there's a dick pic on that phone that would prove that it's
Okay,
phone.
that's fair.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much.
I wasn't following, but the last part clarified.
Yeah.
Thank you, Timothy.
Yeah. That'll do it. And you are the new Vice Racks of the day.
Nice.
Now, sir, before we execute you, will you drop your pants? Just to clarify.
Now what are we doing here? Oh, they have NVIDIA broadcast as well there. Hey, I've got that. Adobe, they've got Chrome. video player. What the fuck is that? Desktop, I guess. All right.
$15. 16.
Oh, that was almost a normal picture.
Right? When they're taken of him, they're almost normal.
I guess we don't need to hear her just rattle off these numbers. Why do they call you Lassie? See, if you say it's a Porky reference, that makes it less funny.
I've heard of the movie, but I've never seen it. I understand the significance generally, but
that was like the original 80s, sex romp, teenage sex romp movie.
Oh my god.
Action
I whip my
cam.
hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth.
Pretty much.
you could take someone out with those braids.
These, like, I've told Mrs. Flex, I'm like, I gotta be careful because she could totally strangle me with these.
Isn't that the little girl from the Cosby Show?
Yes.
The littlest one, whatever the hell her name was. Looks like a little kid from the Cosby Show. Anyway. Just doing the K-pop look. There's him.
If you look up like interviews with him and the way he dresses and just see, that's like a normal one though.
Yeah. Well, this is just randos and their token black friend.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're hip too. Can we take a picture with you, Mr. Melly? Of course, this is probably some two like super mega producer white guys that I don't know who they are.
That picture got
There are over 600 photos shown here. Awesome. That's a spoiler I can get behind.
Oh, wow.
Thank you so much for that, Brian Miller. Deeply appreciated. Thank you for the warning.
I wonder how many of them are going to be normal.
Jesus, we could wrap this up right now. That is literally all they're doing. They're just showing pictures the rest of the day.
I wonder
Holy
if these
shit.
guys like asked him what the rules were in the gang, like
how many people have you killed, sir?
Yes,
They're
homo
playing
or
rock,
no
paper,
homo?
scissors. All right, I mean seriously, look at this. Just scanning through. This is what they're doing for the next 2 hours. Looking at pictures. There's a break
long
there.
Time. Oh, we're gonna have fun.
More pictures. Hell.
Wow.
Oh my God. This literally goes to the end of the day. So if anybody wants to bail now is the time to do it because there ain't shit happening for the rest of the day. They're just putting in these pictures to prove this is his phone. But we're just going to continue to look at some of the pictures and make witty comments as we go along. So seriously, all joking aside, for all intents and purposes, this afternoon stream is over. They're literally, there's no more witnesses. They're just going through these pictures for the rest of the damn day. So we're going to skip through them. We're going to have fun, and we'll just may have some witty banter and pay attention to the chat a little bit more.
I like witty banter.
Did you watch the first 5 episodes of season 3 of The Witcher yet?
Nope, I haven't got the courage yet.
I can review it with you guys. Don't waste your time.
No spoilers, Slot.
I'm not doing spoilers. I'm just saying, don't.
But I have to. Okay,
Yeah.
So we've got some normal pictures going here. Seems to be photo shoot day.
See, that seems to be kind of.
You got the grill thing going. He just. No, these aren't photos from that night. These are just photos on his phone.
The face is always like.
This is a FaceTime
Men
or
never know
Snapchat
what
something.
face to make in selfies.
There he is, FaceTiming or whatever it is with some friend on his phone.
I mean, no offense to men, it's just a fact. Men don't know what to do with their face when men don't really know how to take pictures of themselves at all.
I've already seen this picture, but a bad one. I take good pictures, so I object.
Most men, and there are exceptions.
There he is right there. Boy, this is just showing that's his phone. Wow. I expected this thing to go till like 2 o'clock in the morning here, and it's only 11:30. So, got himself a nice green Lambo there.
He looks really pleased with himself.
Here he is talking to some guy
that's his gay lover.
Oh no.
Yo, they are all gay. That is.
They say no homo.
They say no homo, but they are all homos.
Peeing on the car?
100%.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh no.
Oh. Well,
I don't think I've ever taken a selfie. I can just hear that stupid TikTok narrator commenting on the photos.
I realized that my Lambo was green.
And
I was pleased with that.
Jeff likes big melons.
Well, who doesn't?
Not really, actually. I'm not a big boob guy.
No?
I mean, I like boob. Just prefer a little smaller. Just me.
Well, I'm not going to.
Too much can be a lot to handle. If they're just all over the place sometimes, it's like, whoa, those under control. You don't want to get like knocked out by getting slapped in the face.
Exactly. Don't want to suffocate.
The question, wait, you're not a big boob guy, or you're not a big boob guy? Like, you're not big on boobs, or you're not into big boobs?
Not into big boobs.
Oh, but you like
But,
boobs.
I mean, I'm not going to, if, okay, there's some that's just ridiculous, but,
some of them it's like too much, but
How did this become about me?
It became about boobs, Jeff.
You made a statement that had a lexical ambiguity, and I was trying to clarify. Because I'm interested.
Choosing between ass and boobs, I'm choosing ass.
I'd say, okay, on this panel, we're all interested in those things.
Yeah.
And I wanted to know whether we had a common interest or whether we had a difference in interest.
Ass before boobs, and then looking at boobs smaller over larger.
Okay.
I'm just a real person. I want everything to be real.
Exactly.
And untouched.
Yeah.
All natural, baby.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into that.
I concur. Bobby Bologna says, tell everyone about the thing with noses. No, I just kind of have a semi-nose fetish. Because I think noses are ridiculously attractive. Because everybody's is different. That's why I hate surgical noses, because everybody's noses looks the same after they come out of the doctor's office.
Oh yeah, weren't you
the
saying
nose
like
is like
somebody
a fingerprint?
Somebody ruined her nose. She got
Jennifer
plastic surgery.
Grey.
Yeah, and in Dirty Dancing, because she had like a an interesting
never
unique
worked again
face.
really.
And then after that,
Yeah, leave your nose alone, girls. Like
That's
unique
like the
noses.
most infamous nose job story in all of Hollywood, just because of how hard. Like, she was so good in Dirty Dancing.
Yep, and someone convinced her she could do better if she had a new nose.
Do you think somebody else convinced her, or do you think she convinced her?
No, she talks about it, how people were pressuring her to do it.
Oh,
that makes
Lord.
sense.
That's so
He's got the Canadian tuxedo thing going there.
I can imagine an agent or a manager advised her to do that, or somebody else famous. His poses are,
yeah. Then that hair, that's just like a handle if you're in a fight. Wow, this is literally hours of just pictures.
Do they say anything about the pictures?
No, it's just like number 243.
They're just entering exhibits, pretty much.
They got to get all these into the record or into evidence.
5-minute mark. Holy fuck! What did I do?
Holy shit!
Oh, Jeff.
What's this?
Oh my. Oh dear.
Oh, we haven't seen that one. So yeah, I'm not saying anything. Surprise! 17. Yeah, so they're just going through these. Eyes without a face. Ain't no. Hell, that's like Cheshire Cat looking shit there.
That is horrifying.
I was looking at chat. I'm glad I didn't see it. Whatever it was, it would haunt my nightmares.
It was like the Cheshire Cat. I like Jennifer. Jennifer Garner has a very nice nose. Like Maya Bialik, she's got a nice nose.
I like Jennifer Gardner's collarbones. She has good collarbones.
And I feel like this weird thing about like it seems like every Hollywood person I'm attracted to is a lesbian.
Really?
It's because we're the non-crazy hot ones.
No, it's been that way like since like high school. It's like the girls.
It's bisexuals you have to look out for, really.
Because I like kind of I like a square like chin, like Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
It's like kind of the squared chin, I know Sandra Bullock isn't a lesbian. She's got that squared chin too. I kind of like that.
It's that bone structure because I'm down with that. That's my thing. Is just having like a good bone structure and like just not having like pronounced bones, but just having defined features.
Oh God, Monica Bellucci in the 90s. Monica Bellucci now. I mean, God.
Does she still look good?
Oh, yes.
I gotta see
Absolutely. Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer Connelly actually had a breast reduction surgery. Because it's just too big. Her and the chick that played Punky Brewster, they both had breast reduction surgery.
Soleil Moon Frye?
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
Yeah, Monica Bellucci's like 60 and she's hot as fuck still.
Yeah, she's like that fine wine. There are those ladies that are like that fine wine where they just, with age.
Yeah. Flux, put yourself in timeout, says Michael.
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson, okay, yeah. Till she went, but see now she went to The Crown and did Margaret Thatcher, and now all I can see is Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah, that is a problem.
And to be sexually attracted to Margaret Thatcher is really fucking weird.
Yeah,
so I can't be attracted to her
understand.
anymore.
I just think of her as Scully.
Back in the X-Files, oh yeah, she was smoking hot.
I wanted to be David Duchovny.
Yeah, me too.
Especially in Californication.
So this, honest to God, people, we got 516 people here. Only 365 likes, which I really understand. I mean, who the hell is going to like this stream?
I love Debbie Harry. I love Jessica Lange.
Debbie Harry was great when she was on
taste.
heroin. But then, like, she stopped doing heroin and she gained like 500 pounds.
Well, but she, you know, there's that moment in time you can go back to.
Yeah.
That's the magic of film and television.
Liv Tyler, yeah, she's got Dad's mouth, so yeah.
See, and I really like Sarah Paulson.
Sarah Paulson.
Ever since I learned that
she's in all the American
Horror Story. American Horror Story lady.
I used to really like her.
She plays on your softball team.
But she's an Amber Heard supporter, so I stopped.
Yeah, see, and here's like.
But she still plays on Flux's softball team, though.
Well, yeah, but like, here's the thing, like,
she's probably
I've noticed I've gotten so. I'm trying to take the politics out of everything, and so where like my
wait a minute, sorry, the judge was talking. Hang on.
Oh Lord.
Oh, he's
I'm trying
yawning.
not to look into
we
people's
boring you?
politics or personalities or anything about them. I just look at their acting. I'm like, I like them as an actor. They're pretty.
That's reasonable.
Let's see what the judge has to say here in our like 30 seconds of trial.
Short recess. Ladies and gentlemen, remember the admonition, do not discuss the case, don't form any opinion about the case, don't allow anyone to discuss the case. Research. Thank you.
What is that? What is going on?
Is this court happening in real life, or is that a CG person that they've put into the stream?
Totally.
What is that?
Some kind of lizard person.
Seriously.
Her skin suit is not working.
She's like Vincent D'Onofrio's character in Men in Black when his skin can't get his skin suit.
It's falling off a little bit. It's not adhering
D'Onofrio
properly.
Yeah, so like, what do you think the jury has just got to be wanting to just break out their razor blades and end it. They have to sit through this, and they can't. Like 17.
End of July.
18, 19 for hours.
I would be so pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to sit and look through a guy's phone.
Hang on, I keep getting. There's like a long pause, and then I push play, and then people start talking again. I thought you were done.
If I were on the jury, I would much rather. I would literally be begging to just switch to the jury where I get to hear about Shabusiness and her boyfriend's parts in a bucket.
10 days. 10 days from now.
Yep.
Oh God, Selma Hayek.
Gorgeous.
Chandler and I were just talking about Selma Hayek the other day.
Were we?
Dusk Till Dawn. We were talking about the snake dance in Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, so the
Thank you. With the word reflect the jury stepped out. Councilor Manuel and defendants Dennis, you restroom break. All right, can you arrange that phone, please? We're recess. Thank you.
I forgot this is a legal trial commentary channel.
yeah, all right, so they interrupt the presentation of lots and lots and lots of pictures to take a 15-20 minute break.
Why do they have that picture on the, like, that just seems...
Why did they call it the obsessed ex-boyfriend murder trial? I mean,
that's fair.
You know,
That's
law and crime does that. They do defendants dirty.
Well, yeah,
It's their
well, we're back. What are we talking about? Nothing.
It's 66 degrees in here, and it's quarter 13 of 3. I just wanted to report that to the court. Because
66 degrees.
Borrow the jacket of one of these nice BSO officers.
No set. Where you go?
Yes, sir.
Complaining about how cold it is in the courtroom.
65 degrees is kind of cold.
Yeah.
Especially, this is Florida, right?
In Florida, that's like winter.
Yeah, I can see why they're.
Yeah, my AC is on 60 and I have to turn it off after like half an hour. It's freezing.
That's what Gary said.
Jury ready?
Hey, you're a Californian.
That's fair.
Was something funny to you, Melly?
It's a nervous.
Did you see that look his lawyer just gave him when he was laughing? That is not a good look.
Nope. Knock it off. That's what he's saying.
That's a Barry Sheck look.
That is an I'm really not happy with you look on his face.
Oh my god, that's how Sheck looks at Fung when he's on the stand.
Yeah, that's a knock this shit off right fucking now look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like, the face, it's not good.
See, and the more this happens, the more I think Jeff's into Mila Jovovich. If you're talking about Mila Jovovich, I'm all into it. I wish I was in.
Yeah.
I wish I was in. Anyway, never mind. Trial. Just a second here.
Why you need dads.
Well, see, I think the more we watch this, if you remember a few days ago, the camera wasn't on the lawyer and it wasn't on anywhere. It was on the screen. And we heard the court ASMR saying, "Don't make me look like a clown up here." Mm-hmm. The more I think of that, the more I think he was fucking around in the courtroom.
Oh.
And
yeah, that was
he was
bad.
telling that to his client. He was telling that to Melly.
Moment. I was shocked by that, actually.
Yeah.
And I think he was talking to Melly because I couldn't figure out. We speculated about what he might be talking about, and someone suggested that. The more and more I think about that, the more I think that was right.
Wow.
They were probably just talking to him to say, "Stop being a clown."
Yeah.
Because that is I really am not happy with you look.
Yeah. And the way he just looks away and is like,
yeah.
Jury entering?
Yeah, he's not happy.
Nope.
He just told, I don't know what he said, but it was probably something along the lines of, "Knock it the fuck off and look straight ahead."
Any lip readers in the chat?
So, Sophia Varaga, Chandler and I were talking about her as well. We were talking about hot chicks the other day, chatting back and forth.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I asked you if you'd seen Modern Family.
I don't know if that was me. Was it? Are you sure? Did you say so?
64, the instruction of the name of 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Thank you. You ready?
Now I remember.
Well, that was a great movie, Ultraviolet. I mean, the movie sucked, but it was a great movie.
240.
I know you mean.
Oh God. Sorry, jury. We're back at it again. Let's save
This
our
guy's trying to
ears.
take the most ridiculous picture he possibly can. Like he's getting paid to do it or something.
Kate Beckinsale in anything. Underworld was great. You know.
Oh, Mrs. Flex would agree with you on that one. That's like her lady. I'm okay with it.
I used to be really big on Winona Ryder.
Is she the pass?
She's the pass. We call it
Okay.
our celebrity sexception list because
Yeah.
it's a sexception.
Carrie
That's
Ann
good for
Moss.
any
You know,
healthy
like,
marriage.
yeah. So like
You know, to
all those
discuss
action
why.
film ladies. Carrie Ann
yeah.
Moss, Kate Beckinsale, you know, Mila Jovovich.
See, but like, what?
Yeah,
for
I'll
you-
know I like Mila. You know I like Mila.
Okay,
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
Whoa.
where would
Wait, I have Frozen.
Lilu Dallas Multipass.
I have Frozen.
you're what?
I am frozen on my end.
Oh, well, that's not good.
Am I moving on your end?
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm not on my end, so I have to actually jump out of the studio and I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it's not letting me close my window. How awesome is this? Please, for the love of God, don't make me do a complete reboot.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
It's our show now, Chandler.
Let's do it.
No joking aside, it may be.
Oh,
But
we can't do anything with it, right?
no, but you can just like hang here. It's gonna be like totally you guys. Hang on.
Ah,
Nice.
that was
Hang
terrifying.
on. I'm trying to avoid it. Okay, we're back. Whew, I narrowly avoided that one.
Nice.
I faked it out and made it think I was closing windows. So, all right. Ooh, what did I miss?
More pictures.
Oh, okay. Did it play my Mila Jovovich click?
It did.
My click?
Twice.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, good.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't see it, so I'm sad. Y'all know. Oh, here we go. It's like spider. It looks like a DJ rabbit, or like a rat boy.
Yeah. What is it? Definitely a rat boy. What is with that? Oh God.
What the hell's the?
Guy does not know how to take pictures.
What the hell is Master? What's his face in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? The old rat trainer dude that trained the turtles.
I keep wanting to say Stimpy, but that's not right.
No, it's not Master Stimpy. Starts with an S, I believe.
Yeah, it starts with an
Not
S.
Slither.
Splinter.
Splinter. Yes.
There it is.
You know, it started with an S, just like Master Splinter there.
Yeah.
Thanks, chat. I just had a brain fart there. So, all right. Anyway, let's get back talking about hot women.
Oh, Zoe Deutsch
All right.
is my new favorite.
Who?
Zoe Deutsch.
Who the hell is Zoe Deutsch?
She's adorable. She was in, oh God, what's she been in?
Zoe Deutsch, like German Deutsch?
Yeah, she was in this movie
Yeah, she's
called
not ugly.
I think it's called I'm Not Okay. It was like on
Is Not
Netflix.
Okay, Dirty Grandpa, Vampire Academy, YM. Oh, she was in Zombieland Double Tap. Who did she play in that?
She's really cute. Big fan, brand new big fan. I watched 3 movies that she was in.
Oh, she played Madison.
I couldn't get
Okay.
enough of her. Yeah, she's adorable.
Oh,
I think, like, I just love her as a comedy actress. She's just funny. Like, she's just funny as fuck.
She's really funny.
Oh, she played Madison. Okay, I know who she is. All right.
Yeah.
We're there. All
Yeah,
right.
big fan. She's like kind of my dream girl a little bit.
That is a horrifying picture on the screen. That face that was like, I feel like it was stretched out.
I'm so happy I keep looking away into the chat because I feel like I'm gonna get scarred if I don't keep doing that on a routine basis.
See, I just have all these Googled pictures. Like, I just keep Googling all these ladies. So I have all these pictures of pretty ladies right over here.
Netflutter, yes, Kate Mara. I love Kate Mara.
Okay, here's my question. Where does Blake Lively fall on the list for you guys? Because for me, she falls on this list of like perfection where she's just like above every other, because she's not in the same category as like everybody.
I'd say I'm more like into like Leighton Meester. If I had to choose.
Blake Lively reminds me of Hannah Franz. A lot.
Really?
Yeah.
France? Anne France.
Yeah.
Who's that?
I don't think they look alike at all.
Oh, really? Oh, well.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
What
I
else?
think they look completely different.
Okay.
Wow, you see?
I don't see any.
What is it? Is it the eyes?
Eyes, hairstyle, kind of a longer face,
Okay.
nice hair.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Really pretty face. Yeah.
Hey, that's the chick from the movie Us, isn't it? Did you...
Oh God, it did. Oh my God, it looked like Wow. Yeah.
Sorry, this is my Us thing.
Are these just him doing like FaceTime videos with like fans
Yeah,
or
all
something?
the pictures on his face, FaceTime stuff with friends, graduation pictures. Apparently, I don't know.
Was he touching her boob?
I hope so.
Kind of looked
It's
like
the last boob he's going to touch for quite some time.
Good for him. Good for him.
Margot Robbie, yeah.
Margot's pretty.
I don't know Lori Lightfoot. This is our ceiling fan.
Who said Lori Lightfoot?
Tori Okay, now I guess that means I have to Google it, huh?
No, don't, Jeff.
Don't do
God, what is wrong with? How do you not know this woman?
Oh God, Mayor. All right, sorry.
You're being trolled.
Yeah, sorry, Mayor Lightfoot. Okay,
Wow.
I'm sorry. I forgot her name was actually Lori Lightfoot because I've just been calling her Beetlejuice for the last several years.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney. Super cute. Big fan.
Yeah, I literally forgot her name was Lori Lightfoot.
No, I'm trying to get the image out of your head, Jeff. Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. And
Yeah. See, I don't know. I just have this weird thing. I don't know. I don't like the super modelly looking things. I like the people that look like the girl next door, like Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lawrence, things like that.
They're generic.
They're so generic. Yeah, I agree. No, I think Sydney Sweeney has like character. I think she's adorable.
Because you look at like these super like ridiculously gorgeous people, like Kate Beckinsale or something like. You just like military. You just there's like they're not real. They're just genetic freaks.
Fair.
Or like Taylor Swift, Jennifer Lawrence. They seem like you go out and like have a good drink and then get like in a fist fight with each other and just laugh about it.
But their personalities, though.
I love
See,
their
and,
personality.
well, that's what makes Blake Lively different and like above and beyond this class is because she actually has class. Like she keeps her babies private. She keeps her the way her and Ryan Reynolds talk about each other. Like, oh my God, if you watch interviews with her, she is not cut from the same cloth. Like she is
Winona
separate.
Ryder.
I like Winona Ryder. I said Winona Ryder.
Audrey Hepburn. I mean, talk about genetic freaks.
I like Winona Ryder and Heathers.
I mean, Audrey Hepburn's like
Audrey Hepburn
65,
is
64, and she was freaking hot. She was like one of my original crushes. Her and Sabrina. Ugh.
Oh God, Sabrina was such. Oh God, that's one of my favorite movies.
Me too.
I still haven't seen it. I need to see it.
Oh my God.
I hope nobody minds that we went to 2x speed here. Is anybody traumatized that we're watching this at like 2 times speed?
I've seen that doesn't
It's actually a really good picture.
That's a really handsome photo.
Nobody judge me, but also, I always thought Doris Day was super pretty.
Jane Seymour, of course.
Never thought about her like that.
I touched myself watching Heathers as a teen.
Who didn't?
Shannon Doherty was cute back in the 90210 days, but she was like the bitchy character, so you couldn't really like her. It was like the chick that played Nellie in Little House on the Prairie. She was actually really super cute, but she was like a bitch, so you couldn't like her.
And you hated her because, and that's the thing. Like personalities do make you more unattractive.
Yeah,
and like
definitely.
if you're a bitch or like snarky, it does make you less physically attractive.
Yeah,
at least in my opinion.
That's
Michelle Pfeiffer.
No
one. See, no one has said Angelina. I do not think Angelina Jolie is attractive in the least.
Really?
I mean,
not at all.
She's technically beautiful.
There's so much work that's been done.
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean,
her lips are inhuman.
No, she's had those lips ever since she was a child. Look at photos of her from when she was little at any movie premiere.
You look and they look different though. They're
Okay.
She's possibly had work. I'm actually not sure. I haven't really
like
taken a
younger
look.
Angelina Jolie, like Tomb Raider days. Okay,
Yes.
up to like Tomb Raider, yes. After Tomb Raider, not so much. And she looks
Okay.
emaciated now too.
What about Angie Harmon?
Angie Harmon.
She's got oh, hold on, let me send you a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Angie Harmon.
Okay.
You guys can Google her.
Yeah, I did. Agent Cody Banks, yes.
It's that
she was in Law and
jawline
Order,
for
yeah.
me. I'm like, oh,
See, that's what I mean. See, that's the jawline I
jaw.
like. That square jawline. I'm saying like Jodie Foster, Sandra Bullock. They've all kind of got that square looking jawline. I like that.
But
Chandler
she's got
Remington,
those cute
Flux,
little dimples. What?
Chandler Remington, Flux. They've all got the jawline going.
Oh, thanks.
See, no, I for a while I was gonna get a chin implant because I have
No,
no chin.
God damn. Yes, you do.
It's not really there. Like I have no profile of a. It's
you're.
I have no chin.
Well, I always see you head on, so it's not. I never notice it.
Right?
Composer says Melly takes too many selfies. Exactly. If you would have taken less selfies, this trial would have been much faster.
Right?
Yeah. I mean,
but I do have a butt chin. Like I have that.
No, you have a chin butt.
I have the butt chin, but I have no chin. If I had
It's a
more
chin
of a
butt.
chin,
It's not a butt chin.
No, it's a butt
chin butt.
I have elf ears.
But that's how if I had a chin, I would have that nice butt chin. And I just don't have a chin though. No chinny chin.
Brooke Shields. Brooke Shields, like she started. I have to. Okay, in addition to my nose fetish, I kind of have an eyebrow fetish. I like women with thick eyebrows, and it's because of Brooke Shields. She just had those eyebrows that wouldn't quit. Just like the pencil thin eyebrows. That's not my deal. Like a good like thick eyebrows. You're really attractive.
Natural brows.
Sorry, I was
this
reading
stream.
the chat.
This stream is not the way. What was that? Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, they're trying to convert me in the chat. I don't want to be a dude with a penis.
I don't.
I just want a chin and a beard.
Yeah. No, you don't want a beard. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I
Tank
want
Rat
a
gifted.
beard,
No.
Did you not hear the stream we did on Thursday or on Saturday? Me, Jess, and Chandler.
Oh, she just sent a bunch of photos of Jenna Marbles with her beard into the our group chat, and I just saw that.
I could see. I don't want to be a dude, but I want a beard. It'd be fun.
Oh, good. I didn't get. Oh, I didn't get that group. I'm not in that group chat. So good
I will say that, like Jeff, when you're like twirling your mustache on stream, I do get a little bit jealous, and I'll lean in and I'll kind of just go like that, because I wish that I had,
right? And it's not same twirling the hair. Like I just want to sit there and like.
Seems like a good way to to think. I feel like I might think better if I had a mustache.
Like I would totally sit here and play with a beard.
I have to do some business here right now. Tank Rat just gifted 20 Legal Vices memberships.
Ayo.
Thank you so much, Tank Rat, for that gift. And if you're one of the lucky 20 that just got a Legal Vices membership from Tank Rat, give him a super big shout out and thanks. And there are 527 people watching this absolute fucking shit show of a trial right now. So you guys either really like me, Flux, and or Chandler, or you're just all masochists. But we're here, and this is what we're doing, just showing the pictures. Yeah, now everybody that complains about me talking too much during the trial, fuck you right now. Don't even talk about that today, because that's all we've got to do. Unless you just want to listen to this for 3 hours. How's that? You want some audio?
So
There's some court audio for you.
You want to hear them read the evidence numbers?
Ugh, this poor jury. I feel so sorry for the jury. Tank Rat picking it up with the new.
Awesome.
Ayo!
Woo!
This should be enough to put you in the vice rack seat. I gotta put up the vice racks thingy here in a minute. AED 1 AD to USD.
Seriously, Flux, your face is perfect the way that it is.
Ah, thank you. But see, I also think if I had chin implant, they could. I would also make them fix my jaw because I have like lockjaw and TMJ.
Oh, I have TMJ
Yeah,
too.
I do too. Me too. It's a club.
Yay, TMJ club.
We all have TMJ. We all like
It
boobs.
sucks. Like
I've got moobs. Come on. Hang on just a second here. I'll be listening, working on my gaming computer. It's getting new GPU and other upgrades, so I won't see anything in the chat. Well, we can see you. So thank you so much for that, Tank Rat. You are the new Vice Racks of the day. Continue your stories, ladies.
What were we talking about?
Probably boobs or something.
Rutaberries is like informing me that like it's a whole thing. I might get my jaw fixed and
Oh yeah.
like,
We were talking about TMJ.
Yeah.
I wore like
a
TMJ, like a night thing that was supposed to reposition your jaw while you slept. It just made my jaw hurt like hell, and it didn't work.
Oh,
It's kind of like chiropractics. It would just like help it for like a day, and then it would pop back.
You know, I literally all I did was I put up sticky notes everywhere. They're all over my house. They're all over my office. They just say like, relax your jaw, unclench your jaw. And that's actually helped. Like I haven't had a flare up in a minute, but it sucks.
Yeah. I use that thing to like keep myself from getting migraines. Cause sometimes TMJ causes migraines for me. So I'll like sleep with that in. And, it would be funny if I sound really funny when I keep it in. Like if I talk with it, I sound ridiculous.
Like you have a retainer or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh,
so like for me, it's not bad. It's just like I can't, if I have my earphones in while I'm eating lunch, I can just hear my jaws click while my headphones are in, while my earphones are in.
Oh,
and like if I sleep on my pillow like this, I'll wake up and it'll take me a while before I can close my mouth, but that's kind of it. I don't hear like popping or clicking like audibly.
Oh, I get the popping a lot, which is like, and it's funny because I went to the dentist like a year ago and I was like, I have really bad jaw pain. And she was like, oh, you have an infection. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. We're going to take the tooth. And I'm like, okay. And then like 6 months later, I'm like, I still have this jaw pain. And she goes, oh, it might be TMJ. And I'm like, so that tooth you took, not going to get that back. All right.
What?
Okay.
They took a tooth?
I hope they needed to take the tooth.
They said, because she showed me the x-ray. She's like, oh, you know, it could be the start of an infection, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, lady, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure I know how to read x-ray. Like you can see on an x-ray. And I've had like an infection before, so I've seen what it looks like. And I'm like, lady, that looks perfectly normal. However, it looks like there's inflammation towards the back, but whatever, you're the doctor. And so she took out the tooth because she's like, you can either have a root canal or take out the tooth. And so I took out the tooth. And then 6 months later, and it still hurt, and I still couldn't open my jaw. She's like, oh, yeah, so it's probably actually TMJ.
Wait, did they put you under for the extraction? I hope they did, because that can be... Seriously?
Yeah, it was my bad. Apparently, it came out real easy. I don't know. I went to an oral surgeon, though.
Okay.
But I didn't get put out because it was just a back molar. I don't know.
Huh.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to. I really don't like things in my mouth. Like, I cannot deal with it at all. It doesn't work for me. So I never had wisdom teeth. So I never had to have my wisdom teeth.
Oh, you never had it? My mother never had any wisdom teeth.
Yeah, it's a genetic thing. I'm also missing this one. A tooth right here just never grew in. Like I never. So in total, I'm missing 5 teeth. So my 4 wisdoms and then this one. Which I'm also mad the Army took out my baby tooth when I was like 25. And they're like, this is a baby tooth. It needs to come out. And I'm like, no, there's no adult tooth there. And they're like, it's going to come out. And they took it. And I was like, are you going to put a tooth there? They're like, no. Love the Army.
So what do you have there? Just like, do you have a little gap there now?
Yeah, because I don't need it for cosmetic reasons because you can't see. And it's not far enough back to need it for like chewing purposes. So it's just a useless tooth. And they're like, we're not going to fill it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Got to put my phone on mute. Birthday messages are starting to roll in.
Happy birthday. Is it time?
It is 5 minutes past.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, yeah, gee, thanks.
Happy 46,000 followers.
Happy. Yes. It is a
It's
big
like all
month.
Lots of good things.
my phone is just like lighting up here with everybody like, oh, I want to be the first. It's like 12:05. Leave me alone. I'm
We were the
sleeping.
first
Ha,
to say
ha,
it
ha.
audibly. Happy birthday.
Gee, thanks everybody.
Happy birthday, Jeff. Very happy to celebrate with you.
Yay, this is a celebration. This isn't the way I had planned to celebrate my birthday, but
I'd buy you a drink, but we're gonna have to wait at least a month.
6 weeks. Yeah.
Yes.
And Rascal on the Moon says, look up Daniela Melchior. Would kill someone for her. Yeah, she was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Which one is she?
Ura,
her name?
let me bring this back up again. Daniela Melchior. Melchior. Did you see Guardians of the Galaxy 3?
I
I did not.
I'm not an action movie kind of person.
Yeah, she was in it. She was also in Fast and Furious, if I remember correctly.
Oh, she cute.
Yeah, she was in the new Fast and Furious, yeah.
I feel like
Anyway.
I have seen her in something else.
She's been in Suicide Squad, Fast X, Guardians of the Galaxy, Assassin's Club, the new remake of Roadhouse, and some other things. The Black Book, Marlowe. Oh,
Okay.
there's a good photo of someone eating. That's a big dude.
Commentary is top notch.
We've seen that picture like 3 times.
I'm pretty sure they're doing multiples of these pictures to draw
Well,
it
they
out.
are.
Did he have like duplicates? Because
Maybe they're going
We've
through
seen
like the
these
different files in the different folders.
That's yeah, who knows? Rebecca, thank you so much for the super sticker.
oh, that's a lovely birthday present.
Betty Monkchi appreciated. But, save all the extravagant super chats for Friday. That's the birthday stream.
Or you could just do both.
Yeah. Well, then we have F at Friday the week after that. So.
Well, I can't drink because it's going to be 6 in the morning when you start your stream, and I'm going to be on a train at 11. So
Catherine says they show almost 600 pictures. Yeah, we know. We've got this on double speed. We're just chilling here. We're just kicking it.
Hanging out on the 4th of July.
We're actually pretty close to the end. God, Tank Rat. God damn it.
Holy cow!
I said not to do that. Whatever.
Holy cow!
See, well, let's do our
Thanks,
conversion.
Tank Rat.
that is a big one.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Should we sing?
Oh, I'm not a good singer.
Well,
It'll come
Tank
out
Rat
not
just
great.
upped the ante there. Hang on, we gotta take care of the banner here first. Wouldn't want to short shrift someone with the banner. And let's see. 500 converted to real money is what? It is 136.14. Wow.
Beautiful. Flux, were you there? I think the last time I was on a birthday stream was Danny's birthday stream, and I got Rakeda to sing happy birthday to Danny in his best Marilyn Monroe voice.
Yes!
It was awesome.
That was fantastic.
Did a good job.
And he's going to be traveling, so he
Aw.
can't join me for my birthday stream.
Boo.
Tank Rat saying happy birthday to the Lorax. Megapint, Lorax, Vices. Thank you so much, Tank Rat, for all of the support you continue to show and give. Let me drop a little bourbon in the pot here. Cheers, Tank Rat. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yes! And we've unlocked the doggo achievement.
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, my God. That was kind of a double. Woo.
I was going to say, I feel like maybe I should take a shot too for the birthday and 4th of July, but I don't have any liquor up here.
That was a double. I took one for you, too.
Actually, don't either.
All righty. Let's get rid of that. put up the extra camera. Let's see, which dog do we want to harass? Looks like we can't do Strawberry because she is like legitimately right under the. Wait,
I'm trying to look up some of these because some of these pictures are obviously from a photo shoot, and I'm trying to look up the picture. Oh, okay. I've got one of them from the photo shoot. Hang on, guys. I'm going to send it to Jeff in the private chat.
That's Cthulhu. That's not my dogs. Where the hell's Yoda? Oh. Yoda's down here on the floor. Out. Oh, put the dog down here.
Ooh.
Nope. Wrong one. There we go. No! Stop it. God damn it. There we go. Phew. All right. So you're pulling up a picture here in chat, you say?
Yes, I just pulled up. I just sent you the link to one of the pictures that I have pulled up. Because clearly some of them are from a photo shoot. And it's like, yeah.
Oh, hang on. We interrupt our regularly scheduled stream to show you whatever this is. This is from a photo shoot. Wait, that's what I just took away. Let's try this again. All right, share Sakurin, YNW Melly. Yeah.
Like that's his album? That's his photo cred?
See if we can open this in there.
That was one of the pictures we just saw on the phone a couple minutes ago.
Well, it's fitting with his personality. He seems to just be that awkward in every single instance.
We embiggened it here.
Yeah, I'm actually downloading these pictures and I'll send them to you.
What? He's not coming to Salt Lake City in 2019? Oh dear. All righty. Well, let's see. We got the judge saying something here now, so we actually have some court feed going on.
Oh, wow,
it's probably
commentary.
Everyone go home. That's probably what he's saying. Not saying anything right now.
Thank you. Sure. Great.
That was Fredo Bang. That wasn't Melly? What? That wasn't Melly on that?
Yes, that was a tremendous leap of faith. It was too attenuated, and the jury's
not discuss the case before anything about people. I want to discuss the case.
Yep, he's sending the jury home for the day. Is he talking?
Wow.
Okay.
Why don't we just plan on it? If you need it, we'll do it at 11 o'clock.
All right. Let's see. It seems like they're talking about something. So I hope they're talking about something. Let's go back to normal speed here for the end.
Holy cow.
We're going to get the depositions in a second.
Okay.
So, counsel, on the 7th, are you, everybody's available on the 7th?
Okay, they're talking about doing depositions for some of the witnesses.
I have a 1 o'clock afternoon in the afternoon of the 7th federal court. So something in the morning, and also I would need to be here. Everybody else.
So, how much time do you think you need?
All right, we don't need to worry about that because we're not going to see any of the deposition they're taking. So here we are at the end of the day. I got time. You ladies have time. I can sit here and chill for a while. I got nothing going on.
I got a little bit longer. I have to go to a barbecue a little later, but
Sweet. What are you doing for the barbecue?
just steak, burgers, cooking out, good old 4th of July stuff.
Awesome. So my 4th of July starts, my 4th of July celebration starts in 18 hours from now.
Nice.
Hot
Well, I
dogs,
have
burgers, beer, stuff with the U.S. consul.
I have a thing at 11, but I'm free until then.
Cool. Yeah, we'll just kind of hang here. We got some time. We'll throw it open to the chat. It's Open Phones Monday or Tuesday or whatever the hell day it is. I guess it's Wednesday here now. It's Open Phones Wednesday. So.
Heyo. You need to watch The Witcher.
Smopo Vienna says, Jeff, listen to me. No LC anymore. Why would I listen to that? What's wrong? This is the no drama zone, man.
What's LC?
Lincoln Kane.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I was going to say, wait, like,
is there
see,
drama?
My mind went to Elsie from, like, the OC.
I was just thinking long
because we were talking about Pretty Good Girls. I don't know. Anyways.
Witcher is great.
No, the new season. No, we're talking about the seasons. The Witcher is not. That hat might get Jeff a strike. Nah, it's my trigger hat.
Lincoln got yeeted by YouTube?
No.
What?
See, that's what I thought. I thought Elsie was Long Crime.
No, it's Lincoln Kane. What? I was on Lincoln's stream the other night. It's wild over there. Yeah. What happened to
Lincoln Kane?
I'm confused. What happened to our Australian
dude? His channel is gone.
No.
What? No, really? Wait, how? I mean, that doesn't happen.
What did they yeet him for?
I feel like that's not common.
How do we find him?
Wow. He's just gone.
Is he on
the channel is gone. No, he has no social media presence at all.
I was going to say, how do...
Huh. Yeah, the Geeks and Gamers got demonetized briefly for some weird glitchy thing. Yeah, he was live this morning. He was live a few hours, like just before I came on.
Yeah,
what happened? You got porn bombed.
What does that mean? Do I
like by
know?
bots or people?
I don't understand what that means, but it doesn't sound YouTube
Q
friendly.
Jazz says the emos got him.
No, I'm being serious. What happened to Lincoln Kane?
Yeah.
That's YouTube's new rules. That doesn't mean anything. What is YouTube's new rules?
No Australians? No. Watch out, Hayden.
Oh, no.
Huh.
I'm trying.
Wow. All right. Well, I'll have to email him and see what's up.
I mean, you'd think that he would get a strike or something, but I mean, isn't it like you have to get multiple channel strikes for something like that to happen?
And I'm trying to think, because, like, okay, so he drinks and he smokes, but that's not an issue for YouTube because he's been doing this.
Ozzy says, well, fuck, make sure you find me on Rumble, people.
Yeah.
If Aussies are outlawed. Thought
Do you
crimes.
think maybe one of the cam girls might have got him muted? Because sometimes it's got those cam girls.
Somebody must have been watching, but who knows?
That's such bullshit.
Anyway. Huh. All right. Well, we are here. It's 503 of you, 444 likes. Make sure you like and subscribe to everything that will subscribe to Flux, House of Flux, all one word, 2 X's. And subscribe to her and like everything she's done. Also, Behandler Remington, Remy _legal. Subscribe to her, like what she's doing. And me too, if you're so inclined.
So are we going to have, like, are you going to do, like, a party stream for the 46,000 now?
No, just my birthday. We'll do my birthday stream this Friday. And then next Friday will be Fuck It Friday.
Nice.
So we got a twofer. My liver's got to go into overdrive this month.
And then we need to do an unexplained about all the noises that are heard in the bottom of the ocean.
Well, we talked about the UFOs last time, and they've doubled down with that. With Rubio's making comments.
Yeah, did you
read
see
those articles
that?
I sent you, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
oh, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah, you guys do great unexplained episodes. I've been missing unexplained a little bit. I'm like, where is it? Where did it go? Is it because Danny isn't around?
No, we do them. Just whoever's here, but just it seems none of the ladies want to do them on their stream.
I'll do it. Well, okay, we'll do it in a few Fridays. Or do you want to do it on a Saturday since you're busy every single Friday for like the next foreseeable future? We'll talk about it.
Oh, big stretch for you.
Doggo stretch.
Life is really, really tiring and taxing for an English bulldog.
So chat again.
Jeff,
Chat,
why isn't your bulldog like the one that skateboards?
Because there's like one that skateboards.
How is that the one bulldog that does stuff?
There are videos on my dog's Instagram that just show the episode. And I thought, hey, maybe my dogs will ride a skateboard too. It's just videos of Strawberry eating a skateboard.
Nice.
Carrying it around the house and eating it.
The whole skateboard. That's actually rather impressive.
They're strong.
A lot of bite force.
It's Yoda yoga.
I like that.
Did we disturb you, young Master Yoda?
Downward facing dog.
Oh no. No, don't go with downward facing dog. No. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, again, we're just open chat. Whatever you guys want to talk about, just throw it up there. We're talking. Unexplained Korean edition. There's a lot that's unexplained about Korea, let me tell you.
Does that mean you do it in Korean the whole time? Like you just speak Korean?
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
Ooh. I would like to hear you speak more Korean.
Oh
It's
no. Fun. Oh no. Yeah.
What do you mean he switched the camera over?
Don't read this out loud. Yeah, that's bad for your channel.
I didn't say anything terrible, did I?
No.
Okay.
I cut you off before you got to the bad part of that.
I was just trying to understand whether that thing that was shown was in the background of the room from where he was streaming, or if it was some other.
Oh no, you switched the camera over to somebody, and I guess they started doing that. Apparently, from what that reads. So yeah, that's a bad thing for your channel.
That
Yikes.
sounds duplicitous, maybe. I don't know. Poor Lincoln. I feel
That's
bad. That's obviously not gonna. Yeah, shoot.
Well, he will rise from the ashes, I'm sure.
Hopefully, he'll come back somehow.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, with stuff like that, I think maybe you can appeal that to YouTube.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain that one away. It's your channel.
That's
God.
fair. Oh, I love Yoda so much and his face.
Today's a good doggo cam. Good doggo.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, dog?
You think they know that they're on camera?
No, Yoda doesn't even know his own name. How is he going to grasp the concept of being on camera?
Animals do not know how cute they are, and it's what makes them cute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, see, I mean, this is interesting because there's two kinds of like channel nukings. There's two kinds of bans that YouTube does. They're you just can't have a channel here. But you can be on other people's channels, and then there's just the persona non grata. You are not even allowed to be on other people's YouTube channels. Otherwise, those channels will get nuked too.
That's so crazy to me.
That's why, like, the Sandy Hook denier guy whose name starts with the initials AJ, he is not. You're not allowed to have him on your YouTube stream, or you will get yeeted too.
He is like.
So there's those kind of. So I'm wondering because he's invited to my Friday birthday stream. I wonder which version of nuked he is. Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you invited the AJ to your?
No, Lincoln Kane.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? I was like, I thought you wanted to
also
keep your
interpreted it that way, Flux. I heard it and I was just like, because actually, my first boyfriend, he actually interviewed that guy before he was really famous and did his whole thing, with his show. I still think that's hilarious.
No, I liked him before he went full AJ. When he was just AJ.
But
he used to just be like a conspiracy theorist. Like,
have you gone back? If you go back and listen to his shit from like the late 80s and the early 90s, and you see what's going on today, and you're like, oh,
that's what I mean.
Oh,
that's why. Like, he used to be on Art Bell, and quite a bit, talking about Bohemian Grove and things like that, and it was pretty fascinating, pretty interesting.
Was Art Bell on
Coast to Coast AM?
Yeah. Oh my god, I remember that.
Live.
I was turned on to that when I was like 11, 12, something like that.
Yes.
bad. Yeah, art bad.
My favorite
The
story.
Kingdom of Nye.
My favorite story was
Pahrump,
that they were
Nevada.
turning the frogs gay because that was accurate. Turns out they were putting a chemical into the water that just made the frogs act in a certain way, and it was true.
Yeah, somebody found a bunch of stuffed animals that were all, frog stuffed animals, and they were wearing little rainbow outfits, and somebody just said, he was right! And I had to send it to the group chat.
Hempland TX is happy birthday. Well, thank you, Hempland TX.
That's a lot of happy.
It is.
Love it.
Yoda has wandered off, so it's strawberry time. All righty, got that taken care of.
You're just so cute puppies.
Gay Frog is hilariously accurate.
Right?
Nice, Just Cause.
It's just the best sound clip. It never gets old.
I miss
never
Art
not
Bell
funny.
too. Art Bell was really, really my inspiration for getting into radio as well as for doing this channel.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Well, you were my inspiration for doing YouTube, so.
You're
Mine
the
too.
meaning in my life. You're the inspiration.
Jeff is everybody's muse.
Well, you kind of made me do it.
That was my high school prom song.
It was peer pressure. You goaded me. You were like, "Come on, do it. Make a YouTube channel," but not in a better voice than that, obviously. God, I need more tea. Jesus, what's that? That's terrible. That don't sound like Jeff.
That was a
not
terrible
at all.
Jeff impersonation.
Yeah, that was really bad.
That's really
I miss
bad.
Jack Horkheimer. Why do I know the name Jack Horkheimer?
Erase it from your memory. It does not exist.
Wow, I can't believe the rest of court was just showing all those pictures. Why does the prosecution
do not
think
know
that's
Mark's-
necessary?
And then everybody just went home.
Jack Horkheimer was apparently the director of the Miami Space Transit Planetarium. He was best known for his astronomy show Jack Horkheimer, Star Hustler. Wow.
Nice.
Jack Horkheimer, Star Hustler.
I like that. I want to be a star hustler.
His name is Horkheimer. That's like cool. All right.
Was that like a manager or an agent, or what's your cut? You get 10%, 15%?
My 8-ball just told me I'll never be a star hustler, so now I'm
dear.
sad.
That's too bad.
I imagined Rockin' Robin is your porn song. It's your prom song. Sorry.
Wow, Jeff. I mean,
Yeah,
it might be a good porn song, but
I
you
feel
know.
like it might kill the mood a little bit, just a little.
It was Chicago's. You're the
it might give
inspiration.
good rhythm. It might get you on that good beat.
Get rhythm. You got the blues. Get rhythm.
You'd have to play it
that's also a
over
good song.
some kind of scene, and we don't want to Lincoln Kenya, so.
Well,
Don't wanna avoid
something
that.
to be worth it.
Oh Lord.
Maybe backstage. I'll be right back.
Okay. Hi, Chandler. Come back soon. Yeah. All right, we're doing our thing here.
You what now?
We're just doing our thing here. I said.
Yeah.
I love the way he came swooping in around the rings of Saturn. Apparently, Star Hustler was a thing in Florida.
Oh.
But the name Horkheimer.
It's better than Harpootlian.
And I told this story somewhere recently. I can't remember. I think it may have been on. I don't know if it was on my stream or somebody else's stream, but we had an old guy in Utah. He was a butcher in my hometown.
Mm-hmm.
He was an amazing butcher. That's where everybody like take their deer and elk and things like that to get him dressed. He was a great butcher, and his French dip, he would make like pre-packaged like these giant French dip platters, and they were so good. But his name was Horlocker. And, you know, when you have taglines like Ed Horlocker's, nobody beats our meat, it kind of becomes like the butt of a joke.
Oh, but that is such a good joke.
But it wasn't a
That
joke.
is
He was just this old man who just, you know, didn't know any better. We had, I can't remember the name of the muffler. It was a muffler thing. Like there's a place that they just sold mufflers. And they made the David Letterman used to do like headlines and you know, advertisements and things on his show. The muffler place made David Letterman's show for that. Their tagline in the yellow pages, all their advertising was, "Whatever the muffler is, no muff too tough."
That is amazing.
We're simple people there in the mountains of Utah. We just don't think dirty like the rest of the world does. No muff, too tough. That was the tagline.
I love that so much.
Yes, Swan Lake lady. It's it's right next to the old YNW that they just took out.
Oh man, I miss those old YNW stand.
Oh man.
They used to have them in California, and then I haven't seen one. I hadn't seen an YNW in forever. I didn't know they still existed.
Yeah, they ripped the YNW out a couple of years ago, but they had like it's Logan, Utah is where the Utah State University Aggies are, and they had like the motto is not the motto. The mascot is Big Blue, like a big giant bull who's blue, and they had the Big Blue burger, which was like a pound of beef on this hamburger. It was so fucking good. You get the Big Blue special. They give you like this gigantic root beer float and this 1 pound burger and a ton of fries. And
wow, that sounds amazing.
Jeff, did you have a radio name? Yes, my radio name was Kevin Fox. I can't remember where. Yeah, I can't remember where the Kevin came from, but the Fox that was back during Family Ties, and I really liked Michael J. Fox, so I stole Fox from Michael J. Fox. I can't remember where Kevin came from.
Kevin was my dad's name. It's a great
maybe that's
name.
where it came from.
Yeah. My dad was like, "Hey Jeff, use this name."
Yeah, that's where it started on 94.5 KVFM. Kevin Fox, midnight to 6.
Nice. That is awesome.
Went from 94.5 to Z104, the local rock station. Which was funny because I remember like it was like everyone called it the Twisted Sister station because it was all like heavy metal and like hard rock.
But the Twisted Sister is awesome.
I remember the first weekend I started at that station. There's a big station meeting, and they're like, we don't want to be known as the Twisted Sister station. We want to like to be more like classic rock. We want to be Z104 classic rock. And then it's like, okay, and I got to kick off the new format. The first song was Twisted Sister. Come on, feel the noise.
I love it. Did you guys ever see when Twisted Sister testified before Congress? That was legit.
Oh, yes. I did a whole stream on that.
You did? Oh, I love that. Yeah, that was a fantastic moment. Oh, I love that I have to go check that out when we're done.
Yeah, in the order of appearance. It was Dee Snider, John Denver, and I'm drawing a blank. Who's the third one? Frank Zappa. It was Frank Zappa, and Dee Snider and John Denver. And John Denver was the hero of the day.
That was epic.
Yeah, good little old John Denver's like, dude, this is America. We don't censor things here. And it was great.
Flash forward to, now.
Well, see, and that was like Dee Snider was the one that was like, we were freaked out by John Denver testifying. Because he's like the mom, dad, American Pie, good old boy. He probably wanted nothing to do with Frank Zappa and I's lyrics. He said we were genuinely scared of what he would say when he got up there. And said he was the most hardcore, do not censor music of all of us. He said he was the big hero. John Denver story. My 4th grade teacher was John Denver's cousin.
Nice.
So in like music class, we had to learn the lyrics to like every fucking John Denver song there was. And it was yeah. So.
I do have to wrap it up and head out though. It is time to begin some festivities. Huh?
You're going barbecuing.
Going barbecuing, doing some
sweet
festive festivities.
Well, Flux, what's coming up on your radar in the near future? What do you got going on?
I do my normal fluxing around on Thursdays, which this Thursday I'm actually having David from MLS Law Show on, and we're going to discuss Star Wars. And I have to tell him why he's wrong because so he sent me his list of like the favorite or best to worst Star Wars, and we need to have some discussion.
Oh, his ranking is wrong?
Yes.
Oh,
his ranking is very wrong.
What is his ranking?
Oh, see, I don't want to spoil it just now because he's in the chat. He's in the
All
chat.
of it is good. Yeah.
But
No.
no, it's not. Oh, don't even say all of it is good. That is not true about Star Wars. It is not all good.
Very, very little of it is good in retrospect.
Yes. So we're going to talk about why he's wrong and why I'm right and why the OG3 will always be the best in the whole entire world. Hands down, no matter what.
I'm with you.
So that, and then I'm going to do my best to make it to Jeff's party on Friday. I might be there a little late.
I'll keep it going as long as I can.
Hell yeah. So I'll be at Jeff's party and then, just the morning Minecrafts. And I want to have, I want to talk about The Witcher. I think I might do a random Saturday stream or something because I want to talk. If you want to watch it, we could do a review stream on Saturday and talk about it. Because I need to talk about it.
I don't know if I'm going to have time between now and Friday to watch anything.
Well, all those times where you would actually sleep, just fill it with The Witcher. You'll be fine. It's only 5 episodes.
I know tomorrow's right out. Thursday, I might have a little bit of a buffer between finishing work and doing OJ.
They did the thing where they split the season. So the first 5 episodes came out, and the next 5 actually dropped on my birthday. So,
which is?
I would say July 27th.
Oh, so it's not. We don't have to wait 7 months.
Yeah, no, we only have to wait 3 weeks. So it's not super bad. But this is
that was a great movie, by the way.
Which super bad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
McLovin.
There's a lot of us that are now, it's essentially the end of The Witcher,
I should do that with my I should do Witcher 3 for my unedited, unprofessional one-take reviews.
Yes, because
I should do that. Okay.
The one and only spoiler I will give you, which is not storyline spoiler, it is terrible wig spoiler. Terrible wigs throughout the whole thing. I was so disappointed. They got better, but in the first few episodes, I don't know what their costume team was doing, where their production budget was. But in the first few, and I'm a full critic. I'm not just critical of, I am full on angry at the wig situation here.
Wow.
It will take you out of a story in a heartbeat if something is as simple as a wig is off. And I think they uglied up Yennefer this go round.
Huh. Well, here's my question. There's still 460 people here now. Why? Why are there still 460 people here?
I need 9 more subscribers to get to 1,400.
Oh, seriously? Come on, give her 9 more subscribers.
I need
Someone
9
get over there to
subscribers
Flux.
to get me to 1,400.
House of Flux. House of Flux. FLUXX. One word, 2 X's.
Sub.
And
We
get
talked
her
about
9
delightful.
subscribers.
She is delightful. You want to subscribe to her. She is amazing. She's an excellent painter. She does hilarious streams. She is a lot of fun. You will enjoy her.
Oh, and I'm 9 away from 46,800.
Oh.
I'm 9 away.
That's cute.
Yeah. We're so close in numbers.
I love it.
Just need 9 more.
And everybody go to Chandler too. Oh, that's right. I'm
Yeah.
exiting. But guys, make sure you go to
Remy
Chandler
underscore
too. Because she is also awesome. And she's a part of the Based Estrogen Book Club Squadcast shenanigans that the 4 of us ladies do every so often. And it's fun. So go sub to her, sub to Jeff, because he's at 46. We got to get him to 50 now. That's the next thing.
That's happening.
Oh
That'll
yeah,
happen eventually.
and hopefully
Just hashtag bear and you'll get there.
I feel like
No, don't say that.
I said it in the chat when you were talking about that story. I was like, hold up. Now hear me out. I have a plan to get you to 50K.
And
whatevs.
So we have to get, you were stuck on 35 for a minute, or where you were just
It was like 36 was the hell. It was like 2 months stuck at 36. But
And
then the 2 that I did on the Titan, The two shows I did on the Titan. Well, 3 actually that I did
I
on the
reached
Titan. They took off.
1,400.
Woo!
Awesome!
Yay.
I love it.
Thanks, chat.
Congratulations.
You are the best.
There you go.
Chat is fantastic.
But yeah, you are now at 46,000. Holy
Yep.
shit! Congratulations.
So basically, those 2 videos got me about 10,000 subscribers.
That was killer.
But they'll probably never come back and see anything I ever do again. But hey, subscribers are subscribers. Numbers is numbers.
I don't think that's accurate because they came for you. They came to you for the sub stuff, and you actually have a whole show dedicated
And I'm a
to
dumb
like
guy, so there you go.
what? You're the dom guy. You're the sub guy.
No, I'm not. That
means
would
he
be
likes
the opposite of what I
Dom
am.
Perignon. To celebrate your milestone.
All right, go away, Flux.
All right, guys. You guys
Get
have
outta
a happy 4th of July. I'm sure I'll be around in different chats today. Y'all have a great one. Be excellent to each other. Happy 4th. See you guys.
See ya. Love you, Flux.
See ya.
You're the best. All right. Well, we got a couple of super chats that rolled in here unannounced.
Nice.
Soundwave TM3. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Happy birthday, Jeff. Hope you grabbed some bibimbap. Also, sent a tweet about a funny 20th century ship history. I will go check out my Twitter in a bit. All right. Thank you so much for that. And John Gordon. Where are you going, Strawberry? What's up? Oh, she's gonna ascend to her throne.
I love the way she climbs up.
She's ascended to her throne on high.
I'm surprised that she fits in that space there. Good for Strawberry.
That's the only way she can get up there. She's like squishes between the
Oh.
hand, the armrest and the cushion.
He's
Nicholas
very
starts in 20 minutes. Can you raid him, please? You don't have to ask, please. He's my default. If he's streaming, then he's my default go-to guy. So.
Always Nicholas. The other day, when Nicholas was doing his, so he decided to do a fundraiser stream the day after we did our stream with Solomon. Yeah. He wanted to do fundraising for Zach, and so he was doing a shot for every $100 that people donated to Zach's fund. People donated a lot of money. People donated over $800, and
nice.
he proved that he was a Viking that day. And so I was trying to advertise and encourage people to go over to the chat. But this was somehow interpreted as me trying to get him more shots. And so he leaned into the camera and he goes, "Chandler, I will get you for this." So Nicholas, I don't know what that means, but if you want to make good on that, I will do shots with you next stream.
Yeah, well, we're doing the tomorrow is I'll be having Eric Hunley on talking about body language analysis. He's going to try to convince me it's not witchcraft. I know I said it was witchcraft on his on his Friday stream, and he took offense to that, to put it mildly.
Well, you were really insistent, you know.
And I still am, but we're gonna find some areas of agreement, and he's gonna try to convince me that I'm incorrect in that, and then we're gonna watch which I consider to be a particularly disgusting body language expert analyzing Zachariah Anderson's sentencing hearing.
Okay.
So that's Eric Hunley and I were going to talk about body language analysis and its validity and invalidity, pseudoscience, witchcraft, whatever it is. He's going to try to convince me that I'm wrong, and we're gonna see how that goes. Thursday, of course, is O.J. Simpson Day with Chandler Remington. Assuming you're around, alive, and able for it.
I'll be around. Wouldn't miss it.
Hugh Jazz says, Jeff, get someone from the behavior panel on stream. Well, that's what I'm working with. I'm hearing Eric out. I'm going to review this, and then I'm going to have him hook me up with whoever it is he considers to be the most reputable person that would educate me on body language analysis and hear my complaints, gripes, and assertions. So, well, it's something we're working on because I just don't find it. Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about that tomorrow. So Thursday will be O.J. Simpson. We can do a full stream of that because there's nothing else going on. And then Friday is the birthday stream. Right now I have it scheduled to go live at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. UK, 10 p.m. Korea and Japan, and 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or Canberra time. But I'm thinking about starting an hour earlier because I got nothing else better to do. And we'll see what happens. And I'll just keep going. It's a big panel. Let's see, who do we have so far that have said yes? You, Flux is going to try. Good Logic Joe will be here. Nina Infinity is going to try to be here. Eric Hunley won't be available this week. LawTube Sean will be here, potentially criminal. Nicholas will be here. Megan Fox will be here. Natalie Wisco is going to try to make it. Ian Runkle will be here. Meme Copium from Japan was going to be traveling, so he won't be there. Lauren De Laguna, who got us age restricted on the last fucking Friday stream, she'll be joining us. And that's all I've heard from so far. There's still a lot of invites out there that haven't been responded to, but we'll continue to send out the invites as the show progresses. You know, you gotta get the big fish out of the way first, and then we'll just kind of, you know, we'll continue it going. We'll have new people on, people that are available, people that are around, people that are, oh, Hayden will be there. Yeah, definitely. What? I'm not RSVPing. I'm just gonna rock up with beer. What do you mean? Does that mean you're not coming?
I think
you're
that
not
he
joining
is going to show up when he pleases, Australian style.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, and I haven't heard back from Danny yet. Ozzy. Let's see. Nick's going to be traveling. Yeah, that's where we are. And we've got a few days to, and Lincoln's been given an invite, just in order to need to figure out what sort of a ban hammer has been blasted on his head. So we got a pretty good panel lined up, and then people will continue to come on through. I'll continue to send out invites as available slots fill up and become available. We'll fill it up with people that are around. So we'll just go as long as I possibly can. Fuck it, Friday rules are in effect. Now, see, here's the thing. I guess as long as we're just chatting and talking to the 450 people that are still here, I have this problem with the Fuck It Friday. It's in the drinking things, the $100 shots. I mean, it got really out of control 2 months ago. And I don't remember things. I was just thinking today while I was looking for a good birthday whiskey to have for my birthday stream. And I was just like going down this list in my head and thinking, I've had some really, really amazing whiskeys on my fucking Fridays, but I don't remember any of them. So we went from the $100 shots to the 200 last month, but that seems kind of like a little bit of finance gating and things. And I don't know, it didn't seem to be as much fun. And I don't know if I can do 150 calculation because, you know, it's a pain in the ass to calculate $150 into Korean money. So we'll probably go back to the $100 shots, but like space them out. There can't be the $100 shots plus do them as they come in, because then you get 10 that come in right from the beginning, and then you're just fucked up, and then it's a mess of a stream. So we'll probably go to the $100 shots and just kind of take them as I see fit.
That's reasonable.
Without a time frame, so that we can get it in. They'll just stack up, and we'll do it. So, you know.
Well, it is your channel.
Yeah. Well, see, I mean, I want it to be fun for viewers, but I also want it to be fun for me. Like last month, Fuck It Friday, I really, really loved because I remember it all and it was fun. But you know, people seem to be a little less interested because I'd put the shot level at $200. So you know, well, see, that's what we used to do. The escalation. Well. But see, by the time I go, I think it's time to raise the shot limit, then there's no way I can calculate it.
Yeah.
So we'll probably just go with the $100. I'll just keep a tally like I used to do, and I'll get to them when I get to them. If I have to take a break for a little bit, I'll take a break for a little bit. You know, we'll work it out somehow.
I think the whole goal is, you know, to focus on your guests and the conversation and having a good time, and maybe making the shots thing kind of secondary to it. Perhaps.
Well, I mean, it is a grift, but my birthday thing isn't really a Fuck It Friday. It's just behaving like one.
Yeah.
So because the real Fuck It Friday will happen a week from this Friday. So it's kind of double dipping, but hey, it's just a double grift. This is my anime Matsuri play money I'm dealing with now. So
Well, no matter what, I want you to have a really good time. I know that I want to have a good time. I'm not going to be drinking because it's going to be 6 in the morning for your birthday stream, and I have to get on a train afterwards. So the idea of
100
showing up drunk when I see my cousins would not be ideal. I'd be like, hey, guys, I missed you. But, you know.
Oh, that's the only way I could put up with my cousins if I was liquored out of my gourd.
Well, my cousins are like 6 and 7, so, you know, they're little. So I don't want to. I don't want to be a bad influence. But
do a punch card system like coffee shops, $100 a punch, and 5 you take a shot.
Well, next week I will definitely be taking shots with you for Fuck It Friday.
Wow.
But
That
I might
early in the
not.
well, I'm doing it early morning U.S. time.
Next, wait, you're doing
Yeah, I'll be doing it Friday morning U.S. time.
F It Friday or your birthday stream?
Both.
Oh, well, I still might drink. So you know,
right.
honestly, sometimes it's just you know, milestones. It's your birthday, you know. It's
Fibonacci shots. See, you know I can't do damn math. 1 for 100, 1 for 200, 1 for 300, 1 for 500, 1 for 800. Yeah, like
you know, no.
and 1 for 12. 30, God, see, it would be 1,300, right? Fuck, I don't know. I can't do math.
Why are you asking me? I'm worse at math than you are.
I thought you were like a math major or something.
What? No, I was an anthropology major. I don't know anything about math. I can barely add in my head.
I can't add. I can barely add with a fucking calculator.
No, I think
That's how
Lauren was a math major. Pretty sure.
Yeah,
she said
that's
that.
right. I think.
Yeah.
I think I knew somebody was.
Mhm.
I knew someone of the female persuasion was. Do your neighbors know you're? Nobody knows I'm a YouTuber. Like literally nobody. I've been doing this for like over. I'm just waiting for my friends to organically find out. There's like one girl that I was interested in for a very short period of time that saw me on Andrew's stream, Andrew Legal Mindset stream once. She's like, "Hey, is that you?" I'm like, "Yeah," and that was the end of it. One of my friends here, he saw my review of the Cigar Lounge where we hang out because he's a member of the Cigar Lounge as well. And he's like, "Hey," now he calls me the big shot YouTuber guy. But this guy's got more money than Christ. He owns like 3 hospitals and a bunch of buildings and things. But he's like, "Hey, you're the big YouTuber guy." And so there's like that guy. And then I've told 2 people just because I want them to be guests later. And that's kind of it. Like my family, nobody, I'm just, not that I'm hiding it. I'm just waiting to see how long it takes for someone to organically stumble upon me. So it's just kind of fun. So nobody knows. My neighbors probably do wonder why I'm yelling at midnight and things like that. But
Maybe they just think you're yelling at the ghost in your apartment.
a girl not shocked. Well, she was a girl that I was interested in at one point in time, but she was Andrew Legal Mindset's one of his members, and she saw me on his stream and went, "Hey, is that you?" So, you know, it's not just me. Everyone gets a girlfriend in Korea. She wasn't a girlfriend. Never got anywhere near that far down the path. It was just a, you know, I thought maybe it would be interesting, but she ran Iron Man competitions for fun.
Oh wow!
So
That's impressive.
no, yeah.
I don't think I could date somebody like that. They're too athletic for me. I could never aspire
Worlds
to that level of fitness.
apart.
No,
Right, yeah.
I would feel so lazy.
Worlds apart. Yeah. Just that's how you can tell a relationship's not going to work before it gets anywhere close to starting. What do you do for fun? Oh, I run Iron Man marathon. Yeah. Bye. It was nice knowing you.
Yeah,
Or she's probably thinking the
those
same
people-
thing. What do you do for fun? Eat fried chicken and lay on the couch and watch TV in my underwear. What do you do?
Yeah, people who wake up at 5 in the morning to go cycling or whatever. I'm just like, I really admire that, and this is never gonna work.
God bless me on the days I can get out of bed before 9 a.m. And I have to be to the office by 9 a.m. Which is
I mean,
the
I can
weird
get
thing.
up early if all I have to do is sit on my ass and stream and chatter about trials with you. That's easy enough. But actually,
then-
moving my body, no, thank you. Sorry.
Move your body in. Sorry, I was going like all Harry Belafonte there for a second. Net Flutter, Legal Vice, does your son know No, my son doesn't know I have a YouTube. Nobody knows. Literally, yeah, nobody knows.
It's a big secret.
Hints have been dropped and things. It'll click at some point in time. What if you met a gal who was like a 7th Dan in Hapkido and she could kick your ass? Date her in. Oh, Dude, I would like date her even harder. I I enjoy a good feisty woman. Combat sports. It's important.
Yeah, it
Hell
sounds
yeah.
sexy. Sounds very sexy.
Yeah, if she was a seventh dan in hot keto, I'd be all over that. I mean, assuming, lots of other things. I wake up at 3 a.m. for work.
Yeah.
BDSM. Where did that come from, Adriana?
I have no idea. Is it
Wow.
sadomasochistic to make somebody wake up at 4 a.m. to go cycling? Because I think so. Maybe that's the connection.
I thought Jeff had a girlfriend, the one he took camping. She's a new girl I'm seeing. Yeah.
Keeping your options open.
Things are working well. That's a recent thing, so we're still kind of seeing how things are going. But
well, it was dark, but she sounded really cute, so get it. Attaboy.
Telling you, I don't understand the way the world works sometimes, but I ain't complaining about it. Yep. Uh-huh. But even she doesn't know, so she doesn't know I do a YouTube thing either, which is kind of weird because she's kind of like wondering why I don't hang out on the weekdays at night. I'm just kind of making up excuses. The Russian dodgeball champion.
Wait, what do you tell her?
Nothing. Just got a meeting. Got to talk to friends. Got to go to sleep. Things like that.
Meeting. Yeah.
Jeff has a life outside of us. We cannot have this. It's not much of one.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll say that, like, I'll like if I am explaining like I was at like the Apple store and I was trying to explain my tech problems, and I was like a little embarrassed at first because I didn't want to tell people I was a YouTuber. So I was like, when I go on Zoom and I have work meetings, they're very very businessy and very important and professional. My audio has a problem. But then I realized that didn't work because on Zoom my audio sounded perfect. Eventually I realized I just needed to switch to freaking Firefox, and I was there for 3 hours and spent all this time. So yeah, moral of the story is, if you're a YouTuber, just tell people. It's not that big of a deal.
The man, see, that's the beauty of being divorced. Is my entire freaking house is a man cave. I don't have to have a man cave. I have a house. So Aussie Overlord says, so wait, did she think my stream was a video call? I'm not sure what we thought at that point. We were pretty liquored up at that point in our camping extravaganza.
Well, I mean, as long as she liked your man meat, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Yeah, no complaints. Yeah. But yeah, I'm
sorry, I couldn't resist. Don't mind me. The steak looked really good. It did look really.
She
really
loved
good.
it. Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
how do you not love that? I've still got to edit my how to cook a steak like a man video.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't even remember how. I just remember we got on your stream a couple times. I can't remember what the premise of that was, Ozzy. But
I remember what the premise was because I was watching. You wanted to check in on Ozzy to make sure that he was okay because he was streaming for such a long time.
No, it was
worried about his welfare.
No, I mean that was why I was there checking on Ozzy. I can't remember what I told her as to why we were doing that.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember the premise for telling her why I was doing this because that was just 24-hour streams. So I just kind of checked in and then.
You were very kind to check in on your dear friends, make sure he was.
By
okay.
the last time we checked in with Ozzy, I had somehow consumed an entire bottle of whiskey, and she's probably smaller than you, Chandler.
Really? I feel like that's
yeah.
That's kind of hard. Danny DeVito is smaller than me, and he's one, and children are, and that's kind of it. Children under the age of 11. Once they hit that age, and they get taller. So
that's funny. Hang on. What the hell is that in feet? Just a second. Yeah, she's 4'9".
Oh wow, she is. Wow, that's really really small.
Oh, she's 4.9 feet, so I guess that'd be what, like 4'11".
Yeah, so like a little bit shorter than me.
She's a tiny little thing.
Yeah. People are surprised when they find out that I'm short. I probably told most of the internet this, but for those of you who haven't met me before, my Tinder bio used to be 5 foot nothing but the confidence of a much taller woman, and it was a good descriptor. Because people would meet me in person after meeting me online, and they would think that I was like really, really tall for some reason. So just for your information, I am not. But yeah, no, I'm not that short. 4'9" or
Yeah,
4'11". No, that's tiny.
She's 60 inches exactly.
4'9" is a legal midget, or a legal dwarf, or I don't know what words are okay to say. I'm not trying to get you yeeted. A legal dwarf, little person.
So she's 60 inches.
Yeah.
So what's that? 48.
Oh, that's really
58,
that's
60. That's exactly 5 foot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm 1 inch taller than her.
Yeah.
Just 1 inch.
Yeah, she's just maybe just a hair under 5 foot.
Yeah, we could probably.
Yeah, she's a tiny little thing.
I very rarely meet people who I can just like be face to face with. That's probably why I have neck problems, because I'm always like, like looking up at people. That's why I try to wear heels, so I don't have that problem. But
An illegal dwarf. An illegal dwarf. Stop that. Oh no, she's definitely cute. She's like a fitness model, which is like weird. Yeah, I said that's what I mean. I don't understand the way the universe works, but I'm not.
Jeff dates models.
I'm not complaining.
Ooh la la.
And she competed in like the 2019 Miss Olympia.
Oh wow, yeah, that's awesome.
So nice. Yeah, I don't get it, but yeah, I'm not complaining.
Nice.
Things are going on. Heels would make you normal height. Well, it depends how high the heels are.
Normal. It's so A-list.
Well, I don't know. You saw her, Oz. Yours was just too dark in the campground. Well, I know we freaked her out when we went on Flux's stream, because Flux was doing Minecraft. And Flux, in her Minecraft, has a dog named Jeff. Like the alpha male for her pack of dogs is named Jeff.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know. I haven't watched the Minecraft.
Oh, I love Flux's Minecraft streams. They're so funny. Because she's and then there's like a giant pillar, because I was her first like major super chat donor, so she erected like a giant column with my name on it, and then she has a dog, and the alpha male for her dog pack is Jeff. So I'm like, oh it's like, oh, my friend is she's a YouTuber and she's doing this stream, we should pop in and say hi. And literally I just just turned on, like, went into Flux's stream and did the super chat. Didn't like actually go on the stream, just super chatted. Gave her like a $50 super chat and said something. But like the second I send a message, oh no, it was before I sent the message. We just turned on YouTube and we were watching it, and then we're just like, Jeff, come here, Jeff. Jeff, what are you doing? Jeff, oh, it's so good to see you, Jeff. What are you doing? What are you doing, Jeff? And she was like freaking out. I'm like, no, her dog's name is Jeff in the game. That kind of caught her by surprise, because we just turned on YouTube and was like, hey, Jeff, what are you doing? Come here, Jeff. Get over here, Jeff. What are you doing? It was kind of funny. Guess he had to be there. Oh, well. I thought it was hilarious. She was confused. Legal Vices, says Bobby Baloney. I wish you were there when your dog died. What?
That's a
Jeff's
disturbing.
dead? No. What?
So sad. R.I.P.
All right, I am messaging Flux right now. Flux.
It's a very important development. This dog that I
What the
just
fuck?
learned about has died, and I'm crestfallen.
Jeff died? What the fuck? Okay. No. Oh, she went back to a previous save. F's in the chat for notional Jeff.
Notional.
She pushed my dog off a cliff?
What?
You pushed me off a cliff?
Oh, wow.
You pushed Jeff off a cliff?
You didn't see that one coming, did you? How does she really feel about you? I'm so sad.
WTF, girl. All right. Well, we're coming to, well, actually, we're 5 minutes past the point where I wanted to cut off. I don't know why there's still 400 people here watching this. This has been a ridiculous stream. The actual trial was about, what, 4 minutes long?
Yeah, basically.
Is this your son? Yup. Is that the defendant? Yup. All right, bye. That was the testimony today. Then it was 600 pictures being introduced very, very slowly over several hours. Flux has responded. No, well, kinda, but Danny and I went back and started at an old save point, so Jeff is not dead. You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me. How dare you kill me? No, I didn't push him. He was just following me, and then he wasn't. He was just following me, and then he wasn't.
That's a
funny.
salient explanation. Or, I don't know.
All right, Flux. Shame on you for killing me. What's up, Straubs? All right, everybody, we're going to shut this down. It's now 1:07 a.m. here in Korea. I got to get some sleep. Pet Cemetery, Jeff. Jeff Dog Resurrected. Oh, the original Pet Cemetery was such a good movie, and the book was cool.
Especially because the Ramones did the soundtrack.
Really?
Yep. You never heard the Ramones, I don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. I don't want to live my life again.
Oh, I thought you meant they like actually did the song.
No, they
the...
did.
That wasn't in the song. That wasn't in the movie, was it?
Yes, I believe it was, because Stephen King loved the Ramones, and I believe that he got them to do the soundtrack. I could be wrong, but that was my
I don't
understanding.
remember that ever being in the movie.
I'm pretty sure I could be wrong, but
I've seen it like a million times, and
well, maybe I am wrong. But
never recognized that.
I feel like, okay, allow me to misinform your entire audience about things that never happened, but I could have sworn. I also love Rock and Roll High School.
That was a great movie.
Fantastic. Although I can't decide. Okay, which is better, Rock and Roll High School or Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Really hard choice, right? I don't know.
No, it's definitely Fast Times.
Yeah, I know.
For reasons.
Well, oh, I know. Phoebe Cates.
Yes.
Wait, yeah.
But specifically, what Phoebe Cates?
In the red swimsuit. Out of the red
Yes,
swimsuit?
coming out of the swimming pool. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's the reason Fast Times at Ridgemont High is better than any high school movie ever made.
Hell yes.
Phoebe Cates coming out of the swimming pool.
100%.
Somebody
mentioned her earlier, and I was very excited about that.
Yeah, Phoebe and I over that scene, we shared many intimate moments growing up because of that scene. It's just kind of a shame she wasn't there to enjoy them with me.
Well,
But,
I'm sure she would have appreciated it.
Yeah, probably not, but I did.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, Phoebe Cates and just coming out of the pool doing the hair thing.
I mean, you weren't the only one, so sure. Classic.
Conceptually, Rock and Roll High School was better as the original High School musical, but Fast Times at Ridgemont High,
perhaps. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh, it was David Nelson that mentioned Phoebe Cates. Yes, it is July 5th where I am. Thank you so much for that birthday wish.
Happy birthday.
Oh, wait, what? So the Ramon song is in the credits.
Yep, exactly. Thank you. See, I knew I wasn't making it up. Thank you, Fedorovsky.
Knuckle Children? I have never heard that in my life.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I'm gonna erase that from my memory banks. Knuckle Children.
Breakfast Club, only a high school movie worth anything. I vehemently disagree.
No. I mean, the John Hughes films are they're not like the high school rom-com. They are just John Hughes movies.
Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. No, we'll see. I mean, we could go on for hours about John Hughes.
We could.
Movies.
Yeah, we could.
I mean, Pretty in Pink, Breakfast Club, Ferris Bueller.
St. Elmo's Fire?
That wasn't John Hughes, was it?
I think so.
Oh, there you go. Was it? I could spell. I misspelled his name like 600 times. There we go. Breakfast Club. Oh, where are we at?
16
Vacation.
Candles. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 16 Candles. Definitely. You know, I mean, forget Home Alone.
I don't think the Ferris Bueller's Day Off was John Hughes. Because they didn't have the Brat Pack.
Yeah.
Good movie, though. A little cheesy now.
Just go. Curly Sue. I remember that movie. Dutch was a great movie. But like the 80s movies with she's having a baby, Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Ferris Bueller, Pretty in Pink, Weird Science.
I always preferred Heathers. Heathers is my favorite.
Weird Science? Come on. With Mrs. Steven Seagal when she was still hot.
Oh, I know. You talked a lot about that on a previous stream.
Yeah, on Nick's stream. Like Nick likes Weird Science too. Breakfast Club, Mr. Mom was okay, I guess. 16 Candles. Good stuff. But yeah, I mean, like all the Molly Ringwald things. Yeah, I mean, the thing about John Hughes, I mean, his shows were just John Hughes. Because I remember, like, I was trying to get my son to watch some of the John Hughes films, and he wasn't into them because I think I started a little bit too young, and he just didn't like them. And then we were watching Deadpool. And at the end of Deadpool, when Deadpool comes out in his robe, he's like, "What, you guys are still here? The movie's over. Go on, get out of here." Like the ending of Ferris Bueller. I was laughing my ass off. And my son was getting embarrassed because I was the only person in this entire theater full of Koreans that was laughing hysterically at this one scene. And I'm like, "No, that's funny." I said, "Remember that movie you said was stupid and boring and you didn't want to watch? It's from there." So we watched that and he said, "Oh, that's really interesting. I want to see more from this guy." So we watched Breakfast Club, and like at 14, like Breakfast Club really resonated with him, and that's when I realized like John Hughes's films, there's no time. There's no time. They're not time limited. They really talk to like high school kids in any generation. The same angst, the same problems, the same cliques, the same issues. And he really loved Breakfast Club. And then we just went through and watched all of them. And the interesting thing is like what I like about John Hughes, then we'll have to wrap it up as soon as possible, is like, in movies, they always take like super popular songs and they put them in the movies. But John Hughes made the songs in his movies popular.
That's true.
All like the British pop, and things like that. The people that were he took music no one had ever heard of before and put them in his movies, and they became all of them became mega hits. I mean, his soundtracks are just legendary. People that you just would never ever have heard of before, that he puts them in their movies and then they become like superstars.
This is true.
And it's got to like a weird thing. I just kind of got weird there for a minute.
No, sorry. I had a cat knock something over. That's why I was muted.
Yeah.
I was a little distracted for a moment.
I mean, just so much going on in his movies. I mean, like
I'm fond of them, but like I feel like with John Hughes, I feel the same way about John Hughes movies that I do Tim Burton, which is that like they're excellent and they're timeless and they resonate, but there's just something about them that I feel like the endings don't work for me. At least, well, Breakfast Club's ending just didn't really make that much sense to me.
Really? That made perfect sense. Everybody realizes that they all have this, everybody realizes they all have the same problems. They just look at it from different perspectives.
Right, but like just like the kiss between,
their
Molly Ringwald and Emilio Estevez, I didn't think that was realistic. The way that Ali Sheedy was like, they're like, "Oh, she's pretty now." And it's like, I liked her punk. I liked her like the weird goth girl. Like she was cooler that way. And then I don't know, and then with Tim Burton, it's like his endings never make sense. So I equivocate the two.
Tim Burton's endings are weird. But I was just looking at the Pretty in Pink soundtrack. People This was 1986, and nobody had ever really heard of any of these people. You know, the Psychedelic Furs, Suzanne Vega, New Order,
I do love the Psychedelic
OMD,
Furs. And
In
like, Don't You Forget
Excess.
About Me. In Excess are great. I love.
Yeah,
Well, my mom
the
introduced me
Smiths,
to
Echo and the Bunnymen.
Echo and the Bunnymen are fantastic.
I mean, these were people that John Hughes made famous by putting them in their soundtrack.
Reasonable. And then, you know, Donnie Darko kind of like took, you know,
Yeah.
Echo and the Bunnymen, and then another teenage film for another generation. Really like that one.
16 Candles has been canceled by the Church of Woke because
Why?
of that scene.
I don't think I ever saw 16 Candles, so I'm not really sure what we're referring to. Exactly. Do I want to know? Nah. Nah.
It's politically incorrect. There was
Isn't
some
everything?
raping going on, and
Oh, yeah, no.
there was maybe
happens.
some father-daughter inappropriate behavior, forcible going on, kind of a thing-ish.
Oh, I mean, I really never saw it, so I have no idea. Sounds like a lot.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like the girl character in It. You know, it's kind of. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Anywho.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a whole other thing for a whole other time. Stephen King is that scene.
He's got a thing.
Hmm.
Well,
They didn't do that in
anyway,
the movie.
time is getting later here, and this stream has gone way off the rails.
And that has been the murder trial for the guy who is now fighting for his life.
Yeah, we'll be back with the YNW Melly trial. If any of you that are here still give a shit about that trial, we are here. We'll be back on Monday, and it probably won't be. I hope it's over by the 24th.
Yeah.
But if it's not over by the 24th, we're pulling the plug on this, and we're going full on shit business.
Yeah, we're doing battling trials. You're doing business. I'm going to be on with David on MLS Law for Sarah Boone. So
It's going to get delayed.
yeah,
I
probably.
I can't see Sarah Boone going on trial.
Probably. Well, are you going on with
20
Kurt?
days. Nope.
Oh.
No, shit business is all me.
Oh, what are you doing with Kurt?
Probably Sarah Boone.
That's what I thought. I'm confused.
Yeah. That's why, but you know, if it cuts into shit business, can't do it.
It's definitely going to cut into your business.
I don't know.
I mean, they're going to overlap for sure.
Nah, I think Sarah Boone's going to get delayed for several months.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll just have to see. But I'm going full on shit business.
All right. Well,
that's me. Shit business and.
If Sarah Boone does get delayed, you know where to find me.
All right, everybody, we're going to wrap this up here. Dog's asleep. And everybody, what you need to do is you need to go over to Chandler Remington's channel right now, Remy_legal, and subscribe to her and like her stuff. And anything coming up in the near future other than Sarah Boone and OJ on Thursday with me?
I will have stuff coming up. I am very focused on work right now, but I have some ideas in the works. I'm definitely going to be covering some Zachariah Anderson related stuff. Look forward to videos on that. David Helm and I are probably going to do some Sarah Boone pre-trial kind of, streams, and more ideas in the works. Look forward to that. Give me a little time, a little patience, and you will get excellent content. I'm definitely planning some great content for all of you. So thank you, everybody who has subscribed.
Awesome. And everybody should subscribe to me as well. If you haven't,
Jeff.
I'm assuming that the 322 of you that are here right now have all subscribed to me, because why else would you be here? Oh, YouTube just sent me a happy birthday thing. Well, thanks. I didn't know they did that. Meh. Currently, we have 46,794 subscribers. We're 6 away from 46,800. Subscribe to me if you haven't already done so. And let me set this up so that we can raid Nick's stream. Let's see. You got to go to Studio Content Live. Day 11 afternoon. Melly customization. Redirect. And Nicholas Oh, see, MLS law, and see, that's why I hate these joint stream things, because, you know, I don't know who to send my peeps to.
Well, whoever you did it for last time, then do it to
I just send people out into the wild.
Mm.
So, all right, we'll start with Nick, and then we'll do David next time.
All right. Sounds good.
So we'll go to Nicholas Starov here, and then we'll go to David next time. Hey, what's up, Straubs? You looking at us? Look at your little lump of meat. You look like a big loaf
Hello,
of bread there.
sweetheart. You're such a cutie.
All right, so when we wrap this up, we will go over to Nicholas Starov, who is doing the Jodi Arias trial. Is today the day we get to see Jodi Arias's butthole? That's the question.
I don't know. I mean, last time I showed up, it was just like her leg and like part of his dead body at a weird angle, and I was just like, really? Like I got shafted.
So did Jodi Arias. Anyway, enough of that morbid humor. Everybody, thank you so much for being here for this really, really weird stream. Turned into just like an Open Phones Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever the hell day it is.
We had a lot of fun. I loved being on with Flux. That was awesome.
We'll be back more with butthole. We'll be back with more butthole on Monday. We'll be back with more YNW Melly on Monday. And coming up tomorrow, Eric Hunley and I will be talking about body language analysis. Thursday is OJ Simpson with Chandler Remington. Friday will be the birthday stream. And then we might be doing a member stream on Sunday morning U.S. time, just for the
Ooh, fun.
So, all right, everybody, let's head on over to Nicholas and let him know that it's a legal vices raid, and tell David not to feel too bad over at MLS Law Show. But we'll do him next time. Take care, everybody. Chandler, any parting words?
What I wanted to say was really inappropriate, so now I'm not going to say anything at all.
I just talked about buttholes, so how inappropriate?
I was just going to say, like, how often do you get to see a murderer's butthole up close? You don't really.
You don't really, so yeah.
So I would say everybody
right
who gets redirected, please take that chance and stick around for a little while. Like the stream, even if you don't see it.
Today may be your lucky day or unlucky day.
It might be. Are we on butthole watch?
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you tomorrow. Bye.